to stream along with crazy of grizzlebees. Along came this song from when the red bear fought a silver-tongued devil. His army of bullshit at his word did they revel. They came after me with masterful deceit, broke down my IP and they kicked in my teeth, while the deaf man's horns gave us mighty creeps, and so cried the twitcher, he can be bleed. Toss a coin to your twitcher, all that in live stream, all that in live stream, oh. Toss a coin to your twitcher, big up the community. At the edge of the jewel, fight the mighty horde that bashes and breaks you, plays adverts for naught. He thrust every law far back on the floor, got banned from his show, but came back for more. He got marked as a pest, copyright protest. He loves his community, so give him the praise. Tale, our champion prevailed, defeated the Dabby Man, now born into male. Toss a coin to your Twitcher, all that in your live stream, all that in your live stream, oh. Toss a coin to your Twitcher, pick up the community.
This is a story about an ordinary teddy bear. When he was made, they found something wrong with him and threw him away like a piece of rubbish into an old dark storeroom. Then, from outer space, a spotty man brought him to life with his cosmic dust. He took him to a magic cloud where Mother Nature gave him special powers. That bear became Super Ted.
Yes, we are, Trev. Yes, yes, we are. What are we? We out here. I continue to be shattered, but we are out here. Cheers. I'm so bored of Pepsi. And coffee. Wait, back at We Out Here. I'm goosed. I'm so I don't even know how long I'm going to be out here, to be honest, but I am for now. Right, yes, correct. We have not played this in years. I want to say it was like 2019, and that was the OG version. We could have played the director's cut, I think, at the time. I can't remember when this came out. Can we find out? Does it even matter? Do I really care? It came out, oh, the director's cut came out in 2021, so I guess we couldn't have played that then. But we can now, and that's why we're going to. Importantly, this one is fucking widescreen, I believe. Well, let's just check. Is that a fucking bit weird? Yeah. Yeah, look, widescreen. I don't think the other version was. More point and click is the order of the day. More sobriety. Even though I'm not in work in the morning, I know normally that means I would be getting on it. But I'm not going to get on it because I'm having a pretty good week. So, yeah. Super. Gonna get on it on Sunday because I'm not in Monday morning. I just want to see where my weight's at on Sunday if I keep behaving.
Hey, you. Hey.
I look defeated, but better than I did last. Are you sure? I feel like fucking garbage, man. Now, obviously, I don't remember.
God, this is
fuck
so
all.
comfy. I'm just gonna lie here and suffocate on my own vomit now.
You know what that'll do? That's the end of the sentence. I don't remember fuck all.
I had a thing I wanted to tell you. Uh-huh. This room sure looks different when it's spinning. So I was browsing through the used book ads in the paper when I... Listen, Eileen, I'm totally excited about books right now, but...
I started the kettle boiling before I started the stream, so I'm so bored of this, but I'm also really bored of black coffee.
Springs who
but
just died.
I just want a beer, man.
I remembered that you used to live there and everything, and... Oh, how I wish for joyful, blissful sleep.
Yeet indeed. Hello,
and
Nittle. Early doors for you.
His name was Joseph. Joseph Rain. What did you just say? You knew him, right?
Getting my kicks off.
I knew you'd know him.
16-9 is the one. Sure.
Yeah, he was my grandfather. Hey, wait a minute. I never.
I was going to start at 7. If that
well,
helps.
And
then I was going to start at 6:30. But then Kev had me fucking render a reaction video for him,
I just couldn't help myself.
We're here at 7:45 instead.
One of these days,
well,
you're gonna
7
help
minutes to
yourself
wait,
to a
currently.
restraining order. I'm just telling you this as a friend. I know.
I don't know why
anyway,
you...
Oh, should
right,
know
I
that
see.
the funeral is tomorrow. Okay.
You know what? It
gonna
was
go?
bright and sunny here
know.
earlier, and
Good night,
I've left
Eileen.
my office since then, gone into the kitchen to boil
night,
aforementioned
Kathy.
kettle, and noticed that it is overcast, cold, and grim as fuck out there. I don't know what's happened. September 25th, 1995, day 1, Oos.
Oh God, make it stop.
Where is that? Annoying. It's still a cutscene. Walk and interact. That's a telephone. Beep. Beep. Why is it over there? Fucking shut up, you knobhead.
Looks like Eileen left a note for me here. Hi, Kat. Since it's such a long drive, I set the alarm so you won't miss the funeral. Thank me later. E. I'm so getting a new roommate. Well, I guess I should get
All I
going.
remember about this
I'm
game
late
is that
enough
it
as
got
is.
very, very fucking confusing towards the end. Oh, we love that. I'd prefer if it was just a little mark as opposed to telling me specifically what everything was, but whatever. Yeah, I remember it got very, very fucking confusing towards the end and it suddenly veered into the occult. Was it sudden? I don't remember. It was fucking so long ago. Can you go back to 1995? I mean, maybe if you like develop time travel, then it seems reasonable. And the weather is the UK style, where Trev is. Perfect for camping, then.
Eileen borrowed it from school. She takes a bunch of computer classes.
How do you borrow
I'm
an
no
entire
geek, but I know
fucking
how to use
desktop
one.
PC in
A
the year of our
computer,
Lord,
that is,
1995?
not a geek.
fuck this. Can we just leave? Double clicking for the win! Apparently this director's cut not only giving us the glorious 16:9 malarkey, but also giving us new scenes and Pooh's Lays. So that's cool. Yes, Trev is once again at the campsite, and then in a couple of weeks he will once again be at an campsite. Many camping over the recent times for our Trevor.
Just my luck.
Who is mentioned in my next Jay is Fat vlog, coming out either Sunday night or fucking Monday, depending on what. 2 secs, I'm getting a fucking phone call. Fuck me, that took forever. And god damn you all, why are you like this? The amount of editing you have given me, you bastards. I have read all of that. Gout is a shithouse. I had it once, at least that suspected gout, and it was fucking horrific. It went on for ages. Grats on the £10 though, dude. That's nearly an entire fucking stone. And hi, Carl. Fucking don't get me started on fucking Fitbits. Right.
That ticket quota of yours
All of it
wasn't
sarcastic.
gonna fill itself.
Trying to be a smartass, ma'am?
Don't worry.
Nobody
Like I
likes
said,
a
I was reading it as I went.
Do you know how fast you were going?
Thinking,
Yes.
God, I wish you'd save this conversation.
And
Yes, sir.
a smartass playing dumb. Aren't you just a perfect blend of obnoxious?
Yes, Carl.
I guess so.
Like, ages ago.
Look, I'm really sorry, officer. I'm in a huge hurry to this thing, and the road has been empty for miles. You know how it is.
I might jump
what
back
I
in
do
it
know
from the
is that
start
the
on
speed limit
Sunday.
here is
See how quickly I can
65.
gun through it
I
on the
clocked
hardest
you
difficulty
at
with cheats on,
77.
obviously, but we'll
You're
see.
getting a ticket.
Oh, to the movies? I prefer horror flicks.
Regular comedian, huh? Don't quit your day job.
Yes, that's what I did.
Well, here we are after a 40-minute drive and a harebrained speeding ticket.
God, I really need a smoke.
I
Does
don't.
anyone
All I've done
object?
all afternoon is sit here drinking Pepsi Max
Guess
and
not.
smoking.
Dead people rule.
I would suspect mine was very much beer related. You know, I could just get trashed right now, because I don't have anywhere to be in the morning. Am I supposed to be doing something?
No time for that now. I'm late for the funeral.
Okay. Better crack on then. Oh look, there's a funeral.
We are gathered here
Stop
today
smoking.
to
Fuck
honor a
off.
person of great integrity, a pillar of the community, and a decorated war hero. His name was Joseph Irving Rain. We all remember his warm heart, his compassion, and his eagerness to help others. His passing, while our loss, is surely heaven's gain.
Fuck off.
Now we entrust our brother Joseph to God's mercy. We commit his body to the ground, earth to earth, ashes to ashes, dust to dust. In sure and certain hope of the resurrection to eternal life through our Lord Jesus Christ, who will transform
Yeah, I saw the
our
Morrisons is
frail bodies
sponsoring
so that
Clarkson's
they may
Farm.
be
I imagine that
conformed
means
to
that some of
his
their shite will
glorious
end up on the
body,
store
who
shelves.
died
And
buried, rose again for us.
I don't think I'll be drinking Hawkstone
To
anymore
him
anyway.
be glory forever. Amen.
Too thick. I'll have the minimum sugars, lighty calorie kind of beers. Hence, back on the bottles of Bud.
Oh,
When I'm
Kathy,
drinking,
big
which,
baby,
as
just
I've
talk to her.
mentioned, I am not doing tonight, even though I fucking could.
Excuse me? Mrs. Rain?
Have we met, Anna? You look strangely familiar.
It's me. It's Catherine.
Catherine, who?
Who do you
don't
think, you
recognize
stupid
me?
cunt?
I guess it's been a while. I might be a bit taller than you remember me.
Kathy? Bless my soul. Look at you, all grown
Binge
up.
eating cookies caused
Oh,
gout.
how I wish
Fuck
Joseph
that.
could see you now, finally coming home.
Let's hope he can. Wherever he is.
I'm sure you are serious about the smoking, but I'm also serious about
Lord, how
Narfan.
long has it been? 10 years? 15?
15 sounds about right. I was 6 when Mom took me away.
Goodness, we have some catching up to do then. I want to know
Probably
everything.
actually fucking physically
Listen, I'm
kill
not quite
if I
ready to
stopped
leave,
smoking.
but why don't you join me at the house in half an hour?
Vapes are like way more
Sure,
expensive
I'd love
than
to.
my tobacco
I
as
passed
well,
it on
so
my
it's
way
not like
here.
there's
It
something I
shouldn't be
could
too hard to
easily
find.
pass to and keep
see you soon.
fucking
So
funds
glad you found your way
chill.
back home. I can't wait for us to have a chance to talk.
Same here. See you in a bit.
Wonderful. Leaving then? Although you just...
Rest in peace, Grandpa. I wish things could have been different.
I really need to pay attention to this.
You don't want to get me started. Let's just say me and the humble servants of God have a history of not getting along.
Alright, I'll keep smoking then, Trev.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Yes, Jeremy Clarkson.
Thanks.
If you wish to find God, the Church of the Holy Trinity is always open to you.
Is that so?
Here, have a brochure. It's never too late to turn away from the path of sin.
You know what? We've got a fucking customer on our delivery routes. Every single time you do the delivery, you say, "Oh, do you want this?" And they try and give you a fucking Jehovah's Witness pamphlet. And everyone's always like, "Oh yeah, cheers." Except for me, who last time went, "Nah, I'm good," and left.
And what makes you so sure I'm on a sinful path, Father? Wouldn't you say that prejudice is but a small step from the 7 big ones?
Have I ever quit? I mean, I've given it a
simply
shot
meant
a
that
couple of
we're all
times.
simply shy. I hope to see you at the church.
I don't think I've tried
Don't
in
get
over
your
10
hopes up,
years,
buddy.
though.
I'll pray
Well,
for you.
Yeah, probably over
I
10
wish
years.
you comfort in this time of grief.
Starting was a big fucking mistake, obviously. But stopping is something that I won't be doing. Also, it kind of helps with the hunger issues, of which I've been having many this week. Losing weight, but is it healthy? Probably not. What the fucking hell's this? Bike selection. Was this here last time? I don't know.
Grandma, anybody home?
Just fucking let yourself in. Smash the window or something. Oh no, we're good. Are you trying to wind me up? Fucking Nigel Farage. I've been smoking since I was 16, so more than half my life. What's that, 24 years?
Cute red horse. It's some old Swedish thing, I think. This paint looks fresh. Grandma must have had this restored recently.
When you say, have you always smoked the same... Oh, the same type, like, as in, like, cigarettes. No, I started smoking regular-ass cigarettes. Now I smoke rollies, because they are cheaper. And I now prefer them. Unless I'm on holiday, at which point I will go back to what they call straights. Which are, you know, regular-ass cigarettes. What am I supposed to be doing here, I wonder?
Nice black leather coat. Right up my alley.
Presume Grandma's upstairs?
I shouldn't overstay my welcome.
What do you mean? Oh, is she going to be in there? That probably makes more sense.
Oh, hello, dear. I was just wondering what took you so long.
Sorry, I couldn't resist taking that old wheelchair for a spin. Oh, don't give me that look. I put it back.
You haven't changed one bit. Always kidding around, just like when you were little. Come, have a seat. We have so much to talk about. So, now, tell me about your life in the city.
Oh, there's not much to tell. I'm going to school for journalism. It's my second year. I ride a motorcycle in case you missed it there out front.
Ah, that's right. Just like your father.
Yeah, I
Sure.
suppose.
I must ask, have you heard anything from your father? Anything at all?
No, nothing since he bailed way back then.
I expected as much. He disappeared without a trace.
Oh, that'll probably be the
No matter,
supernatural
that's
shit.
ancient history. How's Sharon then?
What a miserable fucking life, Trev. Fuck that noise.
Mom is... I had her committed to a place where she could get some real help. I just couldn't take it anymore.
I'm sorry to hear that. In spite of everything that happened when she took you away.
Yeah, about that. I'm sorry I didn't visit sooner, Grandma. Mom, she told me all these horrible lies about you and Grandpa. When I was old enough to understand what she was doing, I felt like it was much too late.
It wasn't your fault, dear. You were a child. I'm just happy.
Oh,
that
there's a
you're
lot of
here
dialogue.
now.
Me too. So, what about you?
Oh,
How have you been
fucking
doing
hell,
all
Neil.
these years?
I've been lonely ever since the accident. There's no denying that.
What accident?
Goodness gracious.
Bears.
Of course you don't know. She took you away before it all happened.
Don't know what.
Anyway, we're into this game
I will
again
never
because
forget that
the sequel
dreadful
came out a
day.
couple of days ago.
August 16th, 1981. It was the middle of the night when Sheriff Truman knocked on our door. He had Joseph with him. I couldn't even recognize Joseph at first. All dirty and wet with an awful blank stare on his face, like his soul had been ripped from his body. Since that day, he never spoke a word. Forever confined to that blasted wheelchair.
Really? For all this time? I had no idea.
It came as a shock to all of us.
That's horrible, Grandma. I'm so sorry.
Thank you, dear.
Why do you think Grandpa suddenly left that night in 81?
I got to go and get a
I
coffee
haven't the
real
faintest
soon.
idea.
This
He
fucking
acted very
Pepsi's doing my head
peculiar
in.
not long before it happened, disappearing for hours at a time. At first, I even suspected he was having an affair. When I asked him about it, he just said he was
I've been fighting with
chasing
myself
old
all day as to
demons.
whether I'm going to have a beer
Must have
tonight or
had
not. I'm
something to do
trying to
with the
prove to
war.
myself that I'm fucking strong enough to not do it, even though I could.
Maybe it was post-traumatic stress disorder? Grandpa always had a hard time showing weakness.
I don't know, dear. I'm just speculating. I didn't think too much of it at the time.
Which sounds
Joseph
like an
was a man
alky
of few
sort of thing to
words.
say,
I'm
but
sure he just didn't wish to burden me with
it's
it,
been a
whatever it
stressful
was.
kind of week.
What did the doctors have to say about Grandpa's condition?
Persistent vegetative state. That's what they call it. I've heard it all by now. One doctor said it was a stroke. Another claimed it was a seizure. The third hack tried to sell it off as a severe infection. It's all a load of tripe. I had an MRI performed on Joseph. It's one of those state-of-the-art head scans.
Yeah, I've heard of them.
Yes, well, according to the scan, his brain was completely intact. They thought it was a technical problem at the time, some kind of glitch, but the result was the same after 3 different scans on 3 different machines. Eventually, they had to confess that they simply had no credible explanation for the state he was in.
And this injury just happened to
No,
occur on the
Pete.
very same night he mysteriously disappears.
Hello?
Indeed. I refuse to believe it was a coincidence.
What did Sheriff Truman have to say about the matter?
Not much. He said they simply found Joseph in that condition on the outskirts of town. The sheriff was convinced there was some kind of foul play involved, but the investigation turned up nothing. He later said that he was sorry, but that he was forced to close the case.
You know, I could try to find out more about this.
I said Pete,
You're welcome to try, dear.
who was in the back channel, as Trev would call it, that
Okay, I think I'll head over to the sheriff's
it
station.
sounds
for a
like an
little
Alfie
chat
thing
then.
to say, but
Would be nice to
it's
witness
just,
police doing some actual
I
police
really
service
want
for
a beer.
once.
It's been a stressful week.
Sure, you go ahead. Let me know if I can be.
And I could have a beer, because I'm only in the pub tomorrow. Working in the pub tomorrow. But I'm not having a beer, because I'm doing good work this week, and I don't want to fuck it up until Sunday, where I will definitely have a beer.
I don't want to show her that.
Don't then.
I don't want to show.
Don't then.
I don't want to show her.
Don't then.
What do you think about this church, Grandma?
They seem harmless to me, but they can be a bit pushy at times.
Huh, you could say that. Handing out pamphlets at funerals is in pretty bad taste.
Awfully strange behavior for a priest, I'll give you that.
Fucking dogs.
See you later, Grams.
Take care, dear.
Well, that was a whole bunch of stuff. Is there anything relevant? I don't even know what I'm meant to be doing. Is it perhaps, Carl, because you are already subscribed? Should we bell this church?
It's the brochure that priest gave me at the funeral. There's also an ad. Huh. Good old Satan. Better get his snowmobile ready for that day.
Didn't mean to do that, but whatever. Get over there faster.
Nah, nothing like that in here.
Well, I mean, it's a phone book. Why the fuck would there be? The computer back at the dorm. I mean, you've got the little blue crown next to you, Carl. That normally means that you're subscribed. Or no, does it? No, it doesn't, does it? It normally means you could be, but you are not. Still on different bikes. Guess we're going to the sheriff's station. Presumably for research. It's working now. Lovely. Presume that means we're going to get a notification shortly. There it is. Just want to check out what the hell this GIF is.
Sheriff?
It's a beer. Thanks, Pete. Nice one, mate.
What bum?
The one in the cell.
Oh, I thought it was with you.
Oh, shit.
Hi.
Hello.
Do I have to commit a crime to get your attention? Because I seriously will.
Ma'am, I'm really quite busy at the moment.
You're also at the
Hey,
front
wait.
desk, knobhead.
I know you.
I'm pretty sure you don't.
Yes, I do. You're Kathy. Kathy Rain.
My reputation precedes me, in a kind of but not totally creepy way.
Aw, come on. It's me, Lenny. Lenny Marks.
I'm drawing a blank.
Really? You don't remember us playing when we were little kids?
Not really. Sorry, buddy.
Darn. Well, that's a bummer. Anyway, what can I do for you today?
This.
I wanted to ask if you know anything about my grandfather's accident.
I really don't know much beyond the rumors. The sheriff may have more information, but even he probably doesn't
What
know
the
anything.
fuck are
he
you
doesn't know to
talking
report.
about, Trev?
It happened before either of us worked here.
Okay, I think I'll have a chat with the sheriff then.
Sure thing.
God,
His
my
office
God, can
is
you
to your
hear
right.
my stomach? There's a bit like in the latest fucking Jay is Fat vlog, which is not out yet, as I said earlier, where at the end of me talking, you can actually hear my stomach kick off. Ridiculous. What the
I
fuck
wanted
did he
to
say?
ask if you.
I really don't know much. The sheriff may have more information.
Alright, cheers.
Yeah, that will. I don't want to show. I don't want to. What's your opinion on this church?
I think it's a nice enough church. Why?
I don't know. The
They don't
priest
drink
seemed
at Krusty's bar, they
kinda
just
pushy.
pop in if they win
Yeah,
trophies,
good
which they
point.
didn't
But I
this
know the guy.
season.
He's harmless.
If you say so.
I'm pretty sure you can work out how to spell Stockport on your
Well,
own.
gotta go.
Good luck. Oh, and have a complimentary cup of Joe if you want.
Ah, maybe later. Thanks.
It's
Sure thing.
fucking Pete
See
in the
ya.
back channel again. It's not fucking beer withdrawals, my friend. It is food withdrawals because I have had fuck all of it all week. Very minimal meals. You hear that shit? That's wild. Where the fucking hell are you going, son? To get a coffee. That's a fucking excellent shout. I really need to do that.
Oh crap, it's you again.
The smartass returns. You have some more crimes to confess?
Oh, you know, maybe a felony or two.
Wouldn't be surprised. Look, I'm busy here. What do you want?
I just have a few questions, that's all.
Fine. Go ahead.
I know you're doing that to irritate me, Trevor. I'm gonna let it slide.
Do you know what happened to Joseph Rain in 81?
He had a stroke in the woods, that's what happened.
If that's all there is, why would Sheriff Truman open an investigation?
It was just standard procedure. A general occurrence report always has to be filed.
I see. Did you know him at all?
No, I haven't been in town for long. Man sure has one hell of a reputation, though. It's been over a decade since he was put in that wheelchair, and people still talk about the man he used to be. It's like he was a cult leader or something.
Sounds like a conspiracy theory to me.
Could be, but you know what they say. Things too good to be true usually are.
Ugh.
Could I have a look at that report?
Absolutely not.
Yeah, that's
They're
what I
official
thought.
police documents.
Why not? I thought filed police reports are public record.
Not in this state, they ain't.
Lenny, a little help here? Don't you agree that he's taking by the book too far?
Well, boss, she is his granddaughter, really.
Yeah, of course he
I
does.
don't think it's any...
Don't you think I know that?
Funnily
There are
enough,
rules.
He,
I'm the only one in
his
here
bar
who
actually
cares about the
sponsors
law.
like a Sunday League
Too much
team.
coffee?
No idea
Try
who
not
the
to pop
fuck
a
they
vein.
are though. But he was wearing the shirt
wanna
during the
see the
24-hour
inside
stream.
of a
I'm pretty
cell.
sure. He's got one of those
Cuff
up in the
me,
bar as well.
officer. Spare me the torment of your rhetorical questions and veiled threats.
How
Just
how much
follow
for a
the rules like
Stockport
everyone
fucking
else.
shirt?
Had
I've
enough of this
got the
nonsense.
faintest clue, mate.
Fine.
Google it. Fucking. How bizarre. Right, save the game, you bastard. That was weird. Oh, you want a Petersgate shirt? Fucking. You gotta be more obvious with what you're saying. No, he doesn't. Or does he? He Between me, him, and Amy, we designed a t-shirt together. Though I don't know if he's actually got them made yet. The logo the design that we ended up with is certainly on the sleeve of this Sunday League football team. I think it was that one. Can't remember. As and when he eventually gets around to making Petersgate Tap t-shirts, I will let you know. Right, I'm going to go and get a coffee anyway, so I'll see you in a sec. Yeah, I read that way out here, by the way. But you were literally just asking about the fucking footy team before that, so I assumed you meant, does he have one of those shirts on his fucking bar wall? Which is why I carried on talking about fucking football shirts. Anyway. What the fuck am I doing? I wish I could double click to characters. That'd be way
How's the
good.
paperwork coming along, Lenny?
Fuck off, you knobhead.
Hey, Lenny.
Hello, Kathy. What's up?
Hey, I need to see the police report from 81 when my grandfather was found by the old sheriff.
We only keep reports filed after 1990 in here.
Anyway, I got my
So I'd have to
coffee,
go
so
check
that's
the archives
something.
in the other room. If it was up to me, I'd be happy to go take a look, but you heard the sheriff before. I'm sorry, but I can't help you unless he approves it.
Ugh, fine. Well, gotta go.
See ya.
Looks like talking isn't gonna help me get that report. I'll have to take matters into my own hands. Lenny mentioned that the older police reports are kept in the room behind those doors.
Hey, that's a restricted area.
Yeah, and I want to go in it.
Okay, sorry.
Right. We are a criminal. Let us start a fire. Set the cups on fire. That'll do it,
My
right?
trusty Zippo. There's a crude inscription, BH, which is a mystery to me.
Bar humbug.
Coffee.
How do you use things with things in
My
this one?
trusty Zip. There's a crude.
I'm trying to drag it, but that's not a thing. Right, there we go.
Oh, I do enjoy burning things, just not that.
Is there an bin? I don't know why my first thought is go to fire. It just feels like the right thing to do. Look, while he's not looking, for example. What can I... There's got to be something I can do, because he's clearly... possibly... He's a distracted boy. Can we nick the coffee?
Just your standard coffee maker. What should I do with it?
What kind of shirts? What the hell are you talking about, my guy? Okay, I thought I poured some into
Let's see
the
how this plays
cups
out.
to get myself a coffee, but apparently I poured it into the plants. Sure, why not?
Lenny, quit loitering and make some goddamn coffee.
10-4, coming right up.
Oh, it better be.
Sure, send me stuff. Not banana pepper shirt size, though, because that was ludicrous and continues to be ludicrous. I still should take the sleeves off that fucking thing and just have it as a ridiculously oversized vest. Why the fuck am I in here? How did this happen? Oh, of course. Coffee. Ran out of coffee, now we here.
Okay. These must be the archived police reports that Lenny was talking about. Time to start digging. Yes, found it. August 16th,
No, you don't.
1981. Let's have a look.
I'm not reading this. We will just take that as a note.
I'm gonna have to get my hands on that recorder.
Alright, where's the recorder at?
A large evidence locker. Probably for securing some of the bulkier things. Locker number 5 is right there. But it requires a key.
Cool, where's the key?
An axe, a sledgehammer, and some other heavy tools.
I mean, that'll do, but... probably...
Brilliant idea to leave those lying around next to evidence lockers and locked cells.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, but probably too loud, right? There's a note here.
Lenny, for the last goddamn time, stop leaving the locker keys on this table. Always put them back in your desk when you're done. This phone is not here for your personal calls either. The county shouldn't have to pay for your giggly shenanigans. Sheriff.
Sorry, I'm in communication with Kev as well, right now.
Thanks. That was getting annoying.
Is he Australian?
If I ever feel the urge to clean, I'll know where to go.
Based on the trajectory that I'm trying to get to, I'm gonna say large.
If I ever feel the urge... Hey,
Hi there.
so, why'd they put you in that cell?
It's all just a big misunderstanding.
Is that so?
Yeah, I didn't mean to steal anything. I was just using my pockets to move the beer to the checkout.
That's the worst excuse I have ever heard.
For your information, I have
got a
fear of shopping carts.
en
I
route
take my last
notification
statement
for a
back.
T-shirt I
This
ordered
excuse is even worse.
the other
Hey,
month.
it wasn't your father who was killed by a
And
shopping
I couldn't
cart
remember
when
what
you were
size I
eight.
ordered it in, and I was
I
quite
sure
disappointed
hope
to see that I'd ordered it
To
in
be fair,
XL
mine wasn't
as
either. It
opposed
was just
to
Uncle
large.
Bob. But that
I
doesn't
guess at
mean
the
it was
time
any
of
less
ordering,
traumatic,
I
mind you.
was,
To this day, I still get nervous breakdowns.
Still
in
not
grocery
convinced I was
stores.
going to head down this path.
I think
so.
I've heard enough, buddy.
You're right. We should stop before the flashbacks begin.
You need to keep the blonde cop out there busy for a while.
I do?
$10 says you do.
I'd say my services in this matter are worth at least $20.
9,
15.
8,
Good
Fine,
girl.
10.
7.
Deal.
Good.
So, what am I doing again?
Distract that young cop in the lobby. I don't care how you do it, as long as you keep him occupied for a while.
Okay then. Let me know when.
Do I fuck, mate?
Okay, gotta go.
See ya.
Hey, the jail is off limits. You shouldn't be in there.
Shut
Oh,
up.
sorry. I just heard someone yelling. I think that guy in the cell needs some help.
Ah, what now?
Right.
Okay, I have to make this quick.
I did just look at the desk, I guess. Do it quicker? No.
Okay, let's find the key to locker number 5. Got it.
Nailed it. Presumably I need to chuck the coffee away again.
Time to waste more coffee, I guess.
Yes.
Lenny, coffee.
Jeez Louise, already? I'll take care of it, boss.
Do I have to give this guy $7 now?
Hey,
Hi there.
okay, gotta go.
See ya.
This should
Yes, I know
this
what
should open the this should open this
Okay, the drag and drop thing isn't
locker
working
number
anymore.
5 is right there. This should open
And now it is. I need a new mouse. No,
Alright, got it.
I am dieting. The last thing I need is sugary treats, but thank you. What in the fuck have you made here, Trev? Why is it a sticker? I can't see that properly. I can kind of make it. I can make it out well enough. That's interesting. Certainly. Did I get a thing? Yes.
Note to self. Remember, the perfect bouquet consists of 3 red roses, a blue violet, and 2 yellow tulips. I've been working on my research in the attic at night. I just don't want her to worry. She has enough to think about with everything that's been going on
That's a clue,
lately.
isn't it?
With Sharon and Kathy. Anyway, I'm getting close to finding the source.
I assumed you'd found it specifically for that reason, Trev, but
It should
okay.
be ready for a test soon.
Why are you in the market for buying me t-shirts, you mad fuck? Anniversary gift, perhaps. I have to get something for Sam as well, then.
Hey, Kathy, wait.
What?
Do you eat foot? I mean, food?
Absolutely not. I feed on human misery. Relax, Lenny. Yes, I do eat food.
Oh, well, great. Can I buy you food sometime? And also buy food for me? And then maybe we could eat the food together.
Aw, shame. Bless him, he shot his shot though. This is why I never fucking liked asking chicks out. I don't think I ever actually asked any woman out ever. It just sort of fell into place.
I'm really busy right now. Maybe later.
Oh, okay. See ya.
Right, back here.
I should probably ask Grandma first.
Sure.
Oh, hello, dear.
Ah, yeah.
There are a few things I need to ask you, Grandma.
Very well, dear.
Would you mind if I took a look in the attic?
I suppose it would do no harm. Come with me.
Thanks, Grandma.
You're welcome, dear. Be careful now.
I'm trying to remember what that fucking dictaphone said. 3 red, 2 blue, 2 yellow, wasn't it? Something like that.
Nothing.
I'm sure that'll be
The
relevant.
bulb must be burned out.
Of course it is. Use the old lighter then.
My trusty Zippo. The only thing my deadbeat dad left me. There's a crude inscription.
Well, this isn't very fucking helpful, is it?
The bulb looks burned out. I'll have to replace it.
Well, go on then. Oh, for fuck's sake. Are there any drawers? No. Yes, there's a feckin' table lamp. Gonna try to start
Free
dieting
light
next
bulb.
week and not have no
Score.
sugar if I can, which is hard. It's really fucking easy because there's sugar-free stuff like
A
everywhere.
small table lamp. A small table.
Yes, I'm aware that there is a small table.
lamp. A small table.
I'm gonna fucking slap this bitch. Is there like a control scheme somewhere? No? Good.
I'm having a hard time following that logic.
I'm not, because switch out the fucking bulb, you absolute cretin. I guess we'll just have to ask Grandma. Granny, you got a spare bulb? Don't know what the fuck that
Oh,
accent was.
hello, dear.
Hiya. Bulb.
I don't want to show her that.
Well, ugh.
There are a few things I need to ask you, Grandma.
Very well, dear.
I missed that comment. It's the place where the NASCAR race is in a few weeks. It is a bear, yes. Do you use aspirin as a substitute? For what? A substitute for what? Sugar? That seems insane. Oh, don't use aspirin as a substitute. Again. Who in their right mind thinks I can't have sugar, I'll use aspirin? Sweet and tasty aspirin? Fucking lunatic.
Well, gotta go, Grams. Talk to you later.
Bye, Kathy.
Right, none of this has been helpful. Unless there's something
I
in the
used to
sideboard.
love digging through those drawers when I was a kid, looking for coins, buttons, and trinkets.
Well, today you're looking for a light bulb. You have failed.
That's where the nice china is kept. Only for special occasions. I have yet to see it outside the cabinet.
Has Nettle jetted? Blip.
There are a few things I need to ask you, Grandma.
Very well, dear.
I don't want to show her that.
Yes, you do.
Hey, Grandma, do you recognize this tape recorder?
Oh, yes, Mr. Dicto.
For fuck's sake.
Joseph used to carry that thing with him everywhere.
That's in here. I drink
He could
lots
be
of this. It does
absent-minded
nothing
at
to me.
times.
It's
It
probably
helped him
I'm
remember
probably
things.
not getting any goodness out. Well, obviously I'm getting no goodness out of this, but I mean, like, it's probably bad for me in some way that I'm yet to comprehend. Anyway, that's gonna sit in the fridge opened because I have no intention of drinking any more of it. At least not for now. Oh, well, okay, I can't have sugar-free drinks then. I'm assuming if I click attic again, it's just gonna take me back up to the fucking attic.
The lights are out in the attic.
Oh, no.
Oh, well, there should be a whole box of light bulbs around here somewhere.
Do you remember where?
Now, where
Kicks
did
off
I
expert.
put it?
Never heard that before.
Dear, I think it's in the attic.
That's just terrific.
I'm sure you'll figure it out, dear.
I am also sure I will figure it out.
Bye,
Bye.
Grandma. I'll be back later.
So long.
Dude, I've been drinking this shit for years, and so far, no problems. Right, can we use the fucking lighter to see now?
My trusty Zippo. There's a crude inscription.
Is there anywhere?
Oh, I do enjoy... I'm trying to cut down...
My trusty... There's a crude...
Oh, God. The box of bulbs is in the feckin' attic. I can't get to the attic. Well, I can't look around the attic because she's too stupid to use her light. Unless she... I know. I've got an idea. Let's have a cigarette up here. See if that helps.
I shouldn't smoke indoors. Besides, the cigarette alone won't provide much light.
No, but the fucking lighter will! Use it on you.
Nothing. The bulb...
This chick, I swear.
Oh, I do enjoy burning...
Huh. Not the worst idea, but I think I'll hold on to it for now.
Oh, shut up, Trev, you mong.
God fucking help me.
Do I need to BRB again?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Are you about to rant?
Yeah, a little bit.
Well,
Only
then,
for like 10
yeah, right, I'll be
seconds.
back
It's
then.
like 10 seconds. Right. I'm sat there at a cafe. I said, alright, I'm going to get some chop suey rolls because they went, I actually ate that. She went, oh, get me one. I said, okay, half hour wait, so I might as well. Alright, okay. Shell comes over. Right in front of Mandy. Did you manage to get balloons? Did you get balloons? And I went, yeah. I didn't get them or banners. It's like, Shell, I got them. And Kathy's like, shh. Okay, did you get any candles? The sparkler ones? I said, no, I got a cake topper. Shell, stop. Okay. Kathy, what did Sam get? What did Sam get? And Kathy just looked at her and went, everything you didn't that you were supposed to. Kathy
That's
doesn't,
kind of an
she literally, mayonnaise makes her balk, right? That stupid bitch has bought 2 jars of mayonnaise. She's going to put mayonnaise on every sandwich. Kathy literally
I'm
said
trying
to
to
her,
cut down on the
get
pyromania.
cheese, mix it with salad cream, and stick that on a butty. She's got 2 loaves of bread to feed the whole fucking pub during a quiz day.
Okay.
That's what she got. 2 loaves of bread, a pack of breaded ham, 4 packs of
It's the
fucking...
longest 10 seconds ever.
4 packs of
Oh, hello, dear.
corned beef, cheese, and a pack of pasta to just
A
cook.
decent-sized book
Nothing's put in the
collection.
pasta. She
Most
said
of
she
them
Chinese chickens, nothing's
science
put in the
or
pasta.
history-related from the looks of it.
50 fucking quid she spent. 55.
Where's the receipt for that?
Oh, the receipt's there. She's got the most expensive of those sausage rolls. A pack of 6 sausage rolls, £2.70. I said, who the fuck do she think she's feeding the Queen? She obviously thinks the food is for Mandy, Mike, Kathy, Johnny, and her. That's who she thinks the food's for. Go into Johnny. Johnny, what food do you want? What food do you want tomorrow? What food do you
Nice
like?
leather chair.
What
Freckles,
do
the
you
old
want
farm
to
cat
eat?
used to love that thing.
Trev said hi.
Now.
She ignored that. I knew we should have BRB'd. Anyway, you got off aspartame and feel better and no sluggishness. We talked about this when you started the weight loss. Yeah, I remember. I don't think so.
Planes, and
She
more
didn't really
planes.
do fudge.
Some woman dressed fancy. I'm not sure how I'm related to her, but she has my hair. Grandpa in his Air Force uniform looks to be in his early 20s.
Oh, none of this is helpful. This is all driving me fucking insane. To be honest, Carl, she don't really do food full stop at the minute. Can I see the lamp, like, off to the side of here? No, I can't. That's very frustrating.
No result for that.
I was hoping to find a light bulb to look for. Oh my god, this is driving me insane. Maybe they got a light bulb back at the fucking police station. They're not going to have one in the cemetery, are they? Let's be honest. Oi, Bellend, you got a light bulb?
Hey, Lenny.
Hello, Kathy. What's up?
The attic, and it's dark. I need a light bulb.
Nah, I don't want to ask him about that.
Yes, you do.
I don't want to show him that.
But, oh, you are.
Well,
fuck off,
gotta
Lenny.
See ya.
Enjoy your food break. God, I wish I could have a food break.
Good idea, but they would notice me right now.
What? Oh, because he's there.
Good idea, but
How would they?
A jail cell. Looks cramped.
Yeah, but has he got a light bulb in it?
a big red gas can with a hose. Somebody probably used that to siphon gas.
God! Probably shouldn't be calling my address from here, but whatever.
Hi, this is Eileen speaking.
Hey, it's me, Kat.
Oh, hi, what's up?
I need a light bulb. Can you ship me one, please?
Too complicated to explain over the phone. I'll fill her in about it later.
I don't need to ask her about that.
Cool. That was a...
Okay, gotta go.
Get
Talk
the
to you
fuck
later.
out.
Bye, Kathy.
Good. Get out. Shut the door, woman. Unbelievable. There. Bum dem.
Hey.
Hi there.
Oh.
Okay.
See ya.
Fuck off.
I don't want to give any of my stuff to a criminal. I might not get it back.
Now that's just presumptuous.
Oh, that wasn't in the monologue then. Can I have a
Coffee
cup?
cups, both used and unused.
Surely to God, I don't need a fucking walkthrough this early in the goddamn game. Let's go to the cemetery. I mean, someone might be there. Oh my God, girl, get a fucking wriggle on.
Rest in peace, Grandpa. Conwell Springs. I never thought I'd return to this place. A family mausoleum. It says price. The family must have been fairly rich. Those things don't come cheap.
Price is right. What a hilarious joke. I could look at all these tombstones, but honestly, what would be the fucking point? She's also fucked off.
A mere single pair of boots on display. Boy, do we live in different worlds.
What the hell do you want, Foy? For God's sake, where? Foy is a fucking weapon, but we knew this. Can we just walk around in the dark until there's something works? Because I bet it's that. Or something.
Oh, I do.
Oh, God, give us a fucking clue. Oh, I'm gonna have to do it. Let's use the word hints. Where's that really handy website that gave us all of the hints? It is not on this one. Or rather, it doesn't have one for this game. Perfect! We were doing so well. It's exactly what I've been trying to do. So why the fuck was it not working?
A small table lamp.
Yes.
A small table. A small table.
Take the fucking
A small table.
bulb. Wait. Is that what that bulb is? And I'm an idiot. I bet I'm a fucking idiot, aren't I? Jesus Christ, Jay, what is wrong with you?
There we go.
Hallelujah.
An electronic metal detector. Kinda clunky for a person to lug around without a specific use for it.
A thick book about math.
Brilliant. Well, I guess we're going to ask Grandma about that, aren't we? Are you just going to say, oh, book about math? Oh, no, we can look. Ah. Oh, there aren't going to be enough numbers here. How annoying.
Note to self. Remember, the perfect bouquet consists of 3 red roses.
3
a
red,
blue
1
violet.
blue.
I've been working on... I just
yellow.
wish anyone... I'm getting high up.
Three what though? 5? Is it going to be 5? 5. 1. 5131. That's not enough numbers. Two, 3, 5, maybe. Or it could be fucking any of these. This is why we need fucking hints. Okay, right. 235. 235 131. Right? No. Yes.
Yes!
Nailed it. Puzzling shit out, fam. That it. An envelope.
Let's see what's in here. There were 2 pictures, a newspaper clipping, a key, and a tape inside.
Oh, and a single copper penny too, for some reason.
Looks overexposed. I can't make much out. I think I see trees in the background, but most of the picture is just bright white. There's probably some way to enhance this back at school. I'll figure it out tomorrow when I'm back.
Sounds legit.
You've reached the Rain residence. Leave a message after the beep.
Hello, Joseph, Mrs. Rain. It's me, Charles. I thought I'd give you a call.
I'm gonna ask Grandma about Charles and she's gonna lose her fucking shit.
It's a boy. Thankfully, he looks nothing like his father. Listen, I was thinking maybe you'd like to come and visit. And what about your little Kathy? Maybe she wants to see the baby. Well, anyways, I hope to see you soon. All the best. Bye.
You people make me sick.
Hello?
We're never coming back.
What the fuck is going on here?
Don't call, don't write. If you ever try to contact us, I will call the police.
Joseph, you there? It's me, Cocky. It happened to me too. You're the only one I trust now. Just call me back as soon as you can.
What is going on?
I wonder who this Cocky is.
Cool. What else did we get? Loads of stuff.
Grandpa in uniform with 2 other men. Something is handwritten on the back. Flight training. McConnell Air Force Base, 1941. Tragic drowning in Conwell Springs. In early morning on Sunday the 14th, a teenage girl found dead near Conwell Lake. The girl is survived by her mother, father, and younger brother. The funeral service will be held at Conwell Cemetery on the 21st of July. The notice is dated July 15th, 1975.
Right, so that's why we have to go back
Tragic story. I wonder why Grandpa saved
to the cemetery.
It's a small key, fairly modern design. No identifying tag, unfortunately.
It's the penny I found in the briefcase. Looks like it was minted the same year I was born.
Grandpa and me, we had this
Cool.
game where he would hide pennies around the house and I would go on a treasure hunt. Never in the attic, though. I thought it was too scary up there.
Well, good news. I think that's exactly what's going on here, love. Anything else in this fucking thing? Nope. Cool. Right, moving on. So many fucking things.
Empty. Empty. An old typewriter covered in cobwebs. Just some old bills. Nothing interesting.
Can we have the detergent?
An industrial-sized jug of detergent.
I guess not.
Various books and office supplies. Nothing in particular catches the eye.
A goddamn teddy bear, motherfucker. Margie.
Decades-old coffee. Lovely.
So, not
Mr.
going to take that
Bear.
downstairs to clean them.
How did you get all the way up there? Good idea. You just keep watch. I'll do the searching.
Chivy. Right, Grandma. Questions.
Oh.
Shut up. Until I tell you not to shut up.
There are a few things I need to ask you.
Very well.
Speak!
Does the nickname Cocky mean anything to you?
Sounds vaguely familiar. It reminds me of the aviator call signs Joseph and his friends gave one another. Joseph was vigilante. I can't count the number of times he got into trouble for breaking the rules. To this day, I have no idea how he always managed to land on his feet.
Must be hereditary, given the things I've gotten away with.
Why is my nose
Every
so
time
fucking
I wake
itchy?
up, I am genuinely surprised that I'm not in jail.
This has not happened in a while.
I'm sure it's not that bad, dear.
But to get back to the subject, you don't have any idea of who this Cocky is?
I'm afraid not, but the Air Force might be a good place to start.
Can you tell me anything about McConnell Air Force Base?
It's not very far from Conwell Springs. Joseph was stationed there for some time during the war. I believe they're still training young pilots there today.
So, when did Grandpa enlist in the Air Force?
Oh, it was barely past the honeymoon when Joseph left to fight in that terrible war, together with his best friend Charles and my brother Andrew. Those were nerve-wracking years. I was so worried I thought I would burst. Every short visit from Joseph was a joy, but he kept going back to the front, to my great dismay. When I told Joseph about being pregnant with your father, he finally realized that enough was enough. He had done his duty. Shortly thereafter, he returned to a quiet farmer's life in this very house, helping your great-grandfather with the crops, until he passed.
Then what happened?
Do you know anything about a young girl drowning around here?
Oh, yes. It was the saddest thing. She was only 16. We never really knew the family. They preferred to keep to themselves.
Do you remember the name of the girl or her family?
I'm awfully sorry, dear. I just can't recall.
That's okay, Grandma. I was just wondering why Grandpa would have wanted to save this.
Joseph was always affected by the tragedy of others. Perhaps he wanted to do something for the family. In any case, he didn't speak to me about it.
Does this coin mean anything to you, Grandma?
I'm afraid not, dear.
Oh, it was worth a shot.
Do you recognize this key, Grandma? I found it in the attic.
I'm afraid not, dear.
Do you know anything about this story, Grandma?
Not much, dear. We never really knew.
Do you remember their...
I'm awfully sorry.
That's quite all right, Grandma.
Joseph was always... In any case, he...
Okay. Look at this photo I found in the locked briefcase.
Goodness. I haven't seen that picture in years.
Oh, because it was locked in a briefcase.
This was taken when Joseph was stationed at McConnell Air Force Base. That's him, right there on the left.
What about the other two?
I don't remember the name of the smiling man in the back. The gentleman on the right was Joseph's best friend, Charles Wade.
What can you tell me about Charles Wade?
Well, I do
Was his
know
call sign
he has
Cocky?
made quite a name for himself since he and Joseph went to war together. Apparently, he came up with some brilliant piece of engineering for the airplanes. They use it everywhere now.
Lucky bastard.
Any idea how to get in touch with him?
I'm afraid not, dear. I haven't seen him for years. He and Joseph grew apart before you were born.
Well, that's not what
Any
that fucking
particular
dictaphone
reason for
seems to
that?
suggest.
Oh, not that I know of.
Liar!
Grams, can you tell me anything about this picture?
It looks awfully bright. Perhaps something was wrong with the camera.
Yeah, maybe. I should try to figure something out tomorrow at the university. I found this book in the attic. Recognize it?
Oh, yes. I bought it for Joseph's birthday once.
Oh, you must have been fucking
He
thrilled.
was always fascinated by numbers. He believed that math could explain everything in this world.
Probably can,
He
but
was a man of science. There's no denying that.
I'd be fucking livid.
I don't think we need to discuss that anymore since I've been able to open the briefcase. Hey, Grandma, do you recognize this tape recorder?
Oh, he could be absent-minded.
Hey, Grandma.
No,
he could
stop
be-
it. Okay,
See you
Sam.
later, Gram.
Take care, dear.
Damn, no Charles Wade in here. Was worth a shot, but being rich and famous and all, I guess he's got a hidden number. No hit for Wade Industries either, but it was kind of a long shot for them to have an office in this small county anyway. I should try to get a hold of him some other way. All right, got it. Nope, couldn't find. No result from.
Yeah, I was just getting him out of the way. Right, telling phone.
McConnell Air Force Base, how can I help you?
That was weird.
Hi,
What the
I
hell
was
just
just
happened?
wondering if you had time to answer a few questions.
Sure thing, ma'am. Ask away.
I think I just got 6 out of 100 points, and I don't know what that means.
Do you recognize the aviator call sign Cocky?
Afraid not, ma'am. I know all the call signs here, and I'm positive it's not one of them.
This isn't current, though. It might have been used as early as World War II.
Oh, that's unfortunate. We don't keep any official records of call signs. The only option I can think of is to get a hold of somebody who was around back then.
Any suggestions?
The only person I can think of who is still alive would be Charles Wade.
The billionaire. He was stationed at McConnell?
Yes!
He was.
We
up
know
until
this.
the point when he founded Wade Industries in the 60s.
Why is she so confused?
I'm trying to get a hold of Charles Wade. Would you happen to know how to reach him?
I'm sorry, ma'am, but Charles Wade is a public figure. He has explicitly asked us not to provide his contact details to anyone.
Is there any way you can make an exception? I really need to talk to Mr. Wade.
Oh, can do. I can't really help you out unless you have some sort of official business.
Sure.
I do have official business. I'm Deputy Reagan. I'm calling from Conwell Springs Sheriff's Department.
Nice try. Do you know what caller ID is? You can clearly see that you're not calling from the station.
How do you know what the
Fine.
station's phone number is, you knob?
Damn, I can't pull that off if I call from here.
Ah, right, sure. Okay. I've solved this one then. Quicker! Oh, Kathy, please be faster.
Good idea, but they would notice.
How?
Good idea. Nah, Good idea, but.
Knobhead! Do I have to wait for him to do something? So dumb. Just... I don't know why we... If it's going to cut bits out, why does it need this bit? Just fade to black and put me straight in here.
McConnell Air Force Base. How can I help you?
Hi. I was just wondering.
Sure thing.
I'm trying.
I'm sorry, ma'am, but he has...
Is there any way...
No can do.
I do have a fish...
I can see that you're actually calling from the station. You say you're a cop? You don't sound like a cop.
What the hell is that supposed to mean? It's just because I'm a woman, right? Women don't belong in law enforcement? Is that what you're saying? That's so sexist.
Now that's hardly what...
That's gonna
Do you
scare
have
him.
any idea what I have to go through every day? Nobody takes me seriously. The dirty looks, the sexual innuendos,
Relax, okay? I'll check the files. It's 555-7641.
Nailed it.
Thanks, buddy.
Wade residence?
Hi, this is Kathy Rain. I'm calling for Charles Wade.
He doesn't live here anymore. What's this about? What do you want with my father?
I'd just like to have a quick word with Mr. Wade. It's about my grandfather, Joseph Rain.
You're 20 years late, girl. My father has neither time nor energy to deal with you people.
But...
Excuse you?
Conversation is over. Unless my father explicitly says he wants to talk to you, it's not going to happen.
You're not going to tell him I called either, are you, you little bitch?
What a stuck-up, overclass witch. Well, she hasn't heard the last from me. I'm going to talk to that old man one way or another.
Alright, how? I really need to go back to the fucking... place.
There has to be a way to find out who she was. I know when she died. Maybe that can help somehow.
Yeah, the fecking records, I would have thought.
Maybe there's something in here about that drowning.
You think?
Nope. Looks like I'm gonna need her name.
Oh, right, yeah, so of course, God, I wish I'd thought to do this first. Just because I can't be arsed going through that coffee bollocks. And that every time. Why don't we just fucking just fade to black, cut in here? Silliness. We should probably save as well. We haven't done that in a while. Can't, because cutscene. Way of skipping cutscene, please. Leno. I'll have to look at all these fucking graves now, aren't I? What the hell did that say? The Foy! Is she going to say something? What the fuck? Why is there a child here?
Alright.
Oh, we did it. I feel like I should... no, apparently not.
I wonder what that kid is doing here all alone.
Figment of my imagination. Spooky shit. I'm not allowed to look at this one, apparently. Oh, right, whatever. Right, let's overwrite that save because we've got the relevant information. You,
Hey,
knobhead.
Hi yourself.
What are you doing?
None of your business.
Rude.
Huh. I like you, kid. You're not here alone, right? Where's your mom?
Oh, she's around.
I don't see her.
You must be blind or something.
I'll go look for your mom, okay? Don't go anywhere.
Whatever.
Huh? I don't want to click too far over here because she'll just fuck off over there.
I shouldn't leave while that kid is alone.
Right, so... See, she would have tried to leave. And now the kid's gone, right? Yeah, of course he is.
Kid? Guess he found his mom.
Oh, he was a ghost. It's probably a ghost, let's be honest. What am I doing? The police. I'm going to the police station. What is the point in having double click to exit areas faster if it's just going to go into a cutscene that takes forever? Director's cut. Meant to be fixing shit like that, surely, in a re-released version. Go quicker, Kathy. Good job. Let's make sure that we have to fucking sit through this bit again, though, just to be on the safe side.
Okay, there's gotta be something in here about Lily Meyer's death. Okay, what do we have here?
Information is what we have. Pause it if you want to read it.
Looks like somebody did a Virginia Woolf. I wonder if there's more to it.
I don't know what that means. The old many H. How'd you fucking suicide yourself by fucking drowning? That's got to take determination, hasn't it? Weird. Many questions for you, Len.
Hello, Kathy. What's up?
Nah, I don't wanna. Nah, I don't need to ask him. What's your opinion on Charles Wade?
He's okay in my book. Invested a lot in the local community over the years. He's been a prominent figure in town for as long as I can remember.
Sure, I'll show him the police I don't want to. I don't want to. Hey, Lenny, do you recognize these men?
Not really. Sorry.
Useless bastard.
I don't want to show him. I don't want. Sure. What's your opinion on this church?
Didn't we do this already?
I think it's a nice enough church. Why?
I don't know. The priest seemed odd. Kinda pushy.
Yeah, I get your point. But I know the guy. He's harmless.
If you say so. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Sound.
Well,
see ya.
Hello, Sheriff. Mind if I ask you a few more questions?
Fuck!
But you must.
Excuse me.
I don't need to ask. What's your opinion on Charles Wade?
There's a lot of people in town with their noses up that man's ass, that's for sure.
That's so? Care to elaborate?
Just another rich bastard doing what he does. They even renamed Main Street to Wade Street a few months back. What a goddamn joke.
I don't want to. He's new in town. I don't think he knows those men.
Fair point.
I don't want to. I don't want. Sure.
Cool.
That's all for now.
Useless.
Good.
A gold medal of some kind. Just some photo. A photo. Probably the mayor. It's always the mayor. A photo of the sheriff shaking hands with some bald guy in a suit. Probably.
Not me. I'm in
just
a vest.
Some photo. Tons of miscellaneous files. I don't see anything labeled.
Right, okay. I think that's about all we can do around here. Move faster, Kathy. Oh, fucking hell.
There are a few things I need to ask you, Grandma.
Very well, dear.
I found out that the drowned girl's name was Lily Myers. Ring a bell?
Oh, yes. Oh, how could I forget? Sue, Jack, and their children, Lily and Nathan.
Do they still live around here?
Mother and son do. I see them in town from time to time. They live somewhere near the lake.
Location?
But not the father.
No. He disappeared not long after Lily took her own life.
I see. Do you know how I can reach the family?
Not really, dear. Like I said, they tend to keep to themselves.
More information,
well, gotta
lovely.
go, Grams. Talk to you later.
Bye, Kathy.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I like the animation and all, but if I'm double-clicking and I get somewhere, that's what I want. Straight fade to fucking Black Pal.
She's been dead for 2 decades. I could try to find someone in her family, but I'll need a full name. I got that number. All right, found an address.
Sweet. I've got a vague recollection of this. Spooky sounds. But there's a fucking corpse around here somewhere.
There's a ton of discarded... 55 degrees. Not too chilly, thankfully. I can see someone moving inside.
Nyuk nyuk.
Yes? Can I help you?
I hope so. My name's Rain. Kathy Rain.
Joseph's girl. The one they sent away.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, what do you want?
I had some questions about your daughter, Lily.
Well, you know what? I don't have any answers, girl.
What if I gave
Lily
you a
was
cigarette?
Precious, special. Lily died. That's all there is to it.
My grandfather came to see you, right? To ask about her?
Maybe he did. I don't see how that's any of your business.
I'm not asking for much, Mrs. Myers.
Then clearly you have no idea what it's like losing a child.
Obviously.
Goodbye.
Somebody around here is a chain smoker. We have something in common. Good to know. There's a ton of discarded cigarette butts. Looks like there's a small dock with a couple of boats. I don't have a reason to go down there.
Not yet, you don't.
Conwell Lake, where Lily Myers met her demise.
Almost rhymes.
Thick, dense forest. What were you doing out there, Grandpa?
Foresting.
You again.
Yes, me again. Would you like a ciggy? I bet this is the key. Ah!
Won't you ever give up?
No. Would you like a ciggy?
Care to join me for a smoke, Mrs. Myers?
Well, I'm gonna have to think about it. Well, I suppose one smoke can't hurt.
I fucking knew it.
And that's when he realized it was his own bong.
What?
Oh my. Oh, now that was a good one. You know what, Kathy? You're okay. Sorry for being such a cranky old bag before. I get a short fuse when I run out of smokes.
Now,
I warned you about this earlier.
Good thing I had my morning smoke, otherwise we would have had a fist fight on our hands.
Oh, it's getting chilly. Why don't we head inside?
Yes, why don't we? If I click over here, it will do that. Wonderful. I'm going to go and get another coffee. We out here. Oh my god, what is that?
Now, this here's my boy Nathan. He's special. Nate, be polite and say hello to Kathy.
Hi, Kathy.
Hi there, big guy.
I have to convince him to do something, or maybe I need to get that teddy bear, or I feel like there's something behind this painting, or I don't know. There's a lot of stuff in my head right now that's probably all wrong, and I should have gone for a piss during that. God damn it.
Very likely.
Hold off for a bit to avoid another sudden
belief, I don't believe
and
the
fast
owls are more than
BRB.
Nice view of the lake from here.
No, you'd expect so in a lakeside cabin, wouldn't you?
Yet another burial ground for those sweet, addictive, not to mention cancer-inducing sticks of tobacco. I'm a huge fan.
You and me both, Kath. So hot. Fucking ciggy's on the floor. Is that a bloodstain? Bet it is.
What you doing, big fella?
Drawing.
Oh yeah? What are you drawing?
Death.
The nice red man.
You mean Santa?
No, the nice red man.
Now, what did I say about raising your voice at strangers?
Sorry, Mama. I'll be nice. The red man is nice.
Don't mind him. He gets so absorbed in his drawings thanks to that wild imagination of his, just like his sister.
Who probably saw this red man as well and thought, fuck this noise, I'm out. Right? I mean, I feel like that's what happened.
Nah, he's stuck in his own little world.
Fuck you then, you little prick.
Elk, by the looks of it. They're fairly common in Conwell Woods. I can smell something cooking.
Yeah? What's cooking?
Nice painting. It's signed LM.
Can you tell me why there's a tapestry here and there's a picture very much almost over it? That's weird.
So you wanted to ask me about Lily?
Yeah. Do you mind telling me what happened when my grandfather came to see you?
Well, he knocked on my door a few years after Lily had passed away. I didn't know Joseph too well myself, but I'd heard of him and the good he'd done for the other people around here. So I let him in. He started asking a bunch of questions about Lily, like
Cigarette and coffee combo's not working.
Sure that
I miss milk.
That it was suicide.
And what did you say?
Got to get
The
that Pepsi
truth.
back.
That she was depressed and had been for a long time. I had no doubts about what happened.
Alright. Anything else?
Well, he was weirdly curious about her paintings.
Lily painted?
Yep, that's one of hers right there on the wall.
I see, it's beautiful. So, in what way was he curious?
He asked if Lily had painted anything odd or strange. I didn't really get what he was after, but I let him have a look at her work. He spent some time browsing through them, and then he wrote something down on a piece of paper, thanked me, and left.
Huh. Any idea of what he could have seen?
Not really. I had the paintings all lined up. Could have been any of them.
Would you mind showing them to me?
Well, I would if I could, but this is the only one I have left.
Figures.
I sold the rest many years ago to this weirdo art collector.
Tell me about this art collector person.
Rich, fancy looking, in his 50s or thereabouts. I'd say he'd be around
the Wade
70
guy, right?
now if he's still alive. He knocked on that door one day with a wad of cash in his hand. $5,000. He wanted everything that Lily so much as touched with a brush.
Huh. Did he say why?
Nope, but I got the feeling that most of that dough was paid so he could avoid any questions. I took the money. I still had Nathan to support.
Did the stranger give you his name?
No. Well, his face was far from forgettable, though. Big nose, bright blue eyes, looked black Irish. He had a thick black mane, turning gray, no beard.
All right, Sue. Thanks. So, tell me about Lily's art.
It used to be about cheerful things, landscapes, animals, bright colors. But
Like
as
that
she
one.
drifted further into depression, she started painting horrible things, death and decay. And the last few pieces looked like something out of a nightmare.
That's awful. Did Lily ever get any recognition for her art?
Not really. Except from the guy I told you about who bought most of her paintings.
Do you know anything about what happened to my grandfather? How he ended up in a wheelchair?
Stroke, wasn't it? At least that's what I heard.
Not necessarily.
Cold drink to hot drink,
There are
really
some
fucking weird combo.
divided opinions about it.
That's
Now
still
that
not
I
doing
think
anything for
about
me with
it,
that cigarette.
That whole ordeal happened to him not long after he came here.
How long?
A week, maybe, at the most.
I don't need to ask her about that. I don't need to. Mind telling me what Lily was like, Sue?
I'd be happy to. She was Nathan's older sister by 2 years.
Yeah, I got that.
Lily was like any girl growing up, normal, happy, talking about school, boys, and whatnot. And she and Nathan were close back then, always playing together in the woods. When Lily was
them
10,
fucking woods.
she started drawing, always doodling on just about anything she could get her hands on. We didn't have much, really, and so she used what she could. Once I even caught her scribbling on toilet paper. On her 12th birthday, we gave Lily a thick sketchbook with an assortment of pencils. She was ecstatic. That was the happiest I'd ever seen her. From that day, drawing became her life. Eventually, her art teacher at school helped her to get started with oil painting. When Lily was 15, something changed. At first, I thought it was just usual teen angst, but no, this was something different.
See, the trouble is, she didn't have Limp Bizkit in her life.
For long
Too early
periods
for
of
that.
time. She locked herself in when painting. She never used to do that. I tried everything. Counseling, support groups, antidepressants. Nothing worked.
Hey, you didn't try Limp
About a
Bizkit. Again,
year
too
later,
early.
She just gave up. And, well, you know the rest.
I'm sorry, Sue. That must have been unimaginable.
Thanks, darling, but it's been a while now. I've learned to live with it.
You know, I've been through something similar. My mom. She never killed herself, but, well, she came close.
That's a damn shame. I heard about her problems. Is she doing any better now?
Nah,
Better
fam.
isn't the word I'd use. I had to put her in a place where she couldn't hurt anyone, including herself.
Fuck all of that left, but I'm putting it back in the fridge anyway, because I'm a maniac.
Flip a few coins along the way, and I could have ended up somewhere like that myself. I'm awfully sorry things went that way for you, Ma. Anyhow.
Thanks, Sue. Taking it one step at a time.
Does the name Charles Wade mean anything to you?
Oh, he's some big-time businessman, ain't he?
Yeah, he owns a large company.
That about sums up what I know about the fella.
What do you do to support the two of you?
A little bit of this and that. Got me some cash saved up, too. Nathan helps out when he can.
How?
What happened to your husband, if you don't mind me asking?
You could say he didn't quite cope as well as I did with what happened to Lily. He got himself a death wish after what happened to her, started drinking and getting into all sorts of trouble. 5 years left for him in the joint now. Been there for 15.
Man, that must be rough for you.
Oh, we're doing just fine without him, aren't we, Nate?
Mama takes good care of us.
Mama sure does.
You know what? I'm listening, but I'm not listening. You're gonna see the guy now, right?
Recognize any of these men?
Well, there's Joseph Rain. Always so handsome. I had such a crush on him back in the day. And... no way. That's him. The man who bought the paintings. He's
Who saw that
shown
coming?
Here, but there's no mistaking that hair and nose.
Are you sure?
I'm positive, little cat. That's the guy who walked into this cabin with $5 grand in cash.
That's very helpful, Sue. Thanks.
You gonna tell her who he is?
Another question for the elusive Mr. Wade. What do you
I
think
guess.
about this church?
It's a good church. I go there from time to time. I bring Nate, too, when that boy needs the fear of God put into him.
No reason to show her that.
She might know who BH is.
No reason. I'd rather just... Do you know what this key opens?
Well, that's a bit of a weird question,
Yes,
ain't
it is.
But no.
I'd rather just ask her. No reason to show her. No. It was.
Okay, I think we're good.
I think I'm gonna head off now.
Sure thing, little cat. Come back anytime.
It's getting late. I should head back to the city.
Oh, fucking finally, we wrapped shit up. Let's do that 10-100 one. We out here. Meow.
Hey, you're still up.
I was wondering when you'd show up. How did it go?
Long
I have
story.
no idea at what time
I
Trev
found out
said
about
he
some
would
stuff that happened
BRB,
when I was a kid.
but I've refreshed my Twitch page and all the chat is gone
Wow.
now, so it must
What
have
a
been a while.
mystery. So what's the plan now?
Yeah, that
Some
one.
shut-eye is the plan. I'm about to pass out.
No, I couldn't possibly sleep now. I'm way too excited.
Well, that makes one of us. Nighty.
Good night, Cat.
Goddamn church chick. She'd love that pamphlet.
Hey, Kathy, wake up.
So, fun
you are
thing,
so lucky there are no sharp objects near this
and by
bed.
fun I mean stupid.
Guess what? I got an idea.
And just,
Please tell
just
me
something
it
I
involves
noticed.
you taking a sabbatical.
I had a little look at the
So you found all
stream
this evidence, right?
from when we
Pictures,
last played
tapes, and
this, which is
stuff?
why I think it was 2019.
guess.
Because I did
Why?
this a couple of days ago.
Well,
Turns
as
out
you know,
that
I
the
have
bottom
a
bar
computer,
down
and I
over
know
there,
this hacker
where it says
guy,
J
Dave,
Streams,
and
very, very similar to the
never
one I've made
mind.
for
I'll
this
just
one.
write you a note. You go back to
Almost
sleep.
identical.
Seriously, Eileen, sometimes I just marvel at how your brain works.
I know, right?
Except I think all this shit was way over on the other side. It was back in the YouTube days. No intro
Are you sure you
spiel.
want to do this, Catherine?
Just suddenly
You still have
live.
time.
Hello.
If you think there's any chance you would change your
No
mind.
live, laugh, limp biscuit at the end.
I'm sure, Doctor. Just get it out of me.
And if I cut to
please,
me, there wasn't a
don't tell
frame at
my
all,
mom.
so you couldn't see a chat.
I'm sorry, but we have to do that. It's the law.
The fuck is going on?
It's none of her business. It's my choice to make. I have enough shit going on with her already. This would just add fuel to the fire.
I'm afraid there's nothing I can do.
What's going on?
Fine. Let's just get this over with then.
Right this way.
We having an abortion or something? What the fuck is going on? Jivy.
Ugh, I hate that dream. I guess Eileen went to class. I probably should too.
Yeah, fuck that. We're doing something
Nah.
else. See? I thought that was someone knocking at the door then, but it's not. It's drums. I don't know.
Oh, what's this? Hi, Kat.
I thought that was on
Feel
the
free
screen.
To use my computer while
I guess
I'm
it
away.
was.
My password is AngelLove without the quotes. If you call my friend Dave at 555-2492, he can set you up with some software.
What?
I'll be back in a few hours.
The
Super
computer
psyched
doesn't have
about
software
the
already.
investigation. E.
What is...
P.S.
What?
No gum on the keyboard, please. Remember the last time?
No.
Oh, please. Like she actually uses the space bar. Shit. Looks like she forgot to write down the username. Oh well, shouldn't be too hard to guess. I think it's just some combination of her first and last name.
What's her name? I don't know what her name is. Look at that fucking microphone. That's a fucking throwback. I went through a few of those back in the day. We recorded like all of MC Cully's old shit and my very, very early stuff on it. In fact, we recorded the fucking first Gracious Bears EP using one of these fucking things. I know, madness. Yes. Also, yes. God damn it. Dave, help. Where's the phone? Here, this big red thing. Way.
Yeah.
It was the May Points
Hey,
thing
I'm
that
Kathy.
appeared.
Eileen said to call you about some software.
Ellie who?
Eileen. Red hair,
Eileen.
glasses, speaks so fast her gums ache.
Oh, right. I thought her name was Errol. Figured it was kind of a weird name for a girl.
You must have a hearing disorder.
Come on, Eileen.
You must have a thinking disorder. Burn.
Eat a dick.
Wow, just wow. So, the software?
Oh, yeah. No, can't. Not really.
I knew she was full of shit.
Nah, I mean, sure, I used to be able to get pirated software, but not anymore.
What fucking kind of software? Why is this
My
happening?
network privileges were revoked. Me and Clyde, the campus IT guy, don't really see eye to eye. We used to play bocce together, and let's just say he is one sore loser.
Can't you just hack your way back in somehow? Isn't that what you do?
He blocked the Ethernet port in my room. I don't even have physical access.
I was going to say something really
Don't
dumb
you
then,
ever leave your
which
room?
was
Use a
why don't
computer
use
in the
Wi-Fi?
library or
But
something.
Wi-Fi
Aren't they
doesn't
connected
exist
to the
in
network?
what was it,
No,
95?
there are cameras in there. Clyde is just waiting for me to make a move so he can get me expelled.
Can't you just patch things up with the guy?
No way. He's such an ass. He even thinks TNG is better than the original series.
The Next Generation.
He thinks the
Star Trek.
what is better than the what?
I know that one. Come on, guys.
I know, right? Can you believe that guy?
You call yourself a hacker? Just use your brain, for Christ's sake. Let's figure this out.
Wow, you're so sassy, Nancy Drew.
Why don't you go fuck
Only
yourself?
an admin account can change the access port. The only way to even theoretically crack one would be if Clyde logged on to a machine to which we have unrestricted physical access.
Like my one.
Ooh, I got an idea.
I'm not gonna like this.
Well, what you could do is intentionally crash your PC.
That sounds especially stupid.
Well, not crash it, just crash it a little, then call Clyde. Clyde will come over to fix it. If you're lucky, then he'll log onto the network using his admin account. Afterwards, you can use some of my tools to find and crack the password locally.
Worth a shot, I guess. Okay, you can come over and set
Wouldn't
it
really
up.
be cracking it if we found it, though, would it?
Severe IBS, it just wouldn't.
Ah, Christ.
IBS? What the hell is that?
Yeah, I mean, you don't. In case anyone's watching this and doesn't know, that's irritable bowel syndrome.
It's not rocket science. You do what I
You got
ask,
the nasty
and I'll
medical
give you
shits.
some juicy software. Quid pro quo, Clarice.
Whatever, weirdo. We'll see.
That doesn't really help me, does it? Hello? Oh, that was fast. Whatever it was. Something to do with whatever I'm meant to be doing, I'm sure. Our survey said... floppy.
There was a floppy disk in there with a note
Relatable.
taped to the back. It's labeled boot. 1. Boot your computer using the blue floppy.
Okay.
2. Use the corrupt MBR utility to crash the file system of the computer. Take the floppy out and reboot. 3. Call Clyde at 555-8181. Tell him your
Lot of
computer
information
crashed
written on the
and give
fucking
him the
floppy
error
disk.
code on the screen. He'll come over and have a look. It shouldn't take
They're like
too
that
long for
big.
him to fix.
Like 3 1/4 inch, right?
4. Now comes the crucial part. You need to somehow make him log on with his admin account. 5. Reboot and retrieve the admin credentials using the blue floppy. 6. Reboot and log on using Clyde's admin account.
This
7.
is a lot.
Look for some kind of tool to remotely open my Ethernet port. Dorm B, room 8.
B8, right?
That's it. And
something
remember,
to
if
remember.
you mess up somewhere, just call Clyde, and he'll have to take care of it. It's his job, after all.
Sick. What's her name though? That's a fucking Titanic poster, isn't it? You motherfucker. Right, let's have a look at this schedule. We might get a name out of it. Scanner, that is very
Eileen's
useful.
schedule. There's a note for today. Help Kathy get in touch with Dave. Eileen's girly suitcase. There's a sticker on it with her full name. Eileen Mildred Summers. Mildred. Oh my god, I'm gonna get her for that. I wish I could wrap up that fact and save it for Christmas.
What was the password again? Do I still have the note on me? I do.
Hi, Kat. My password is Angel Love.
Angel Love.
If you call my friend Dave, super psyched. But that missing.
Fingers crossed. For fuck's sake. Fucking first try. Hello? What do you mean unreadable? Oh, we need to reboot, don't we? Fucking Cyberdyne, oh no! Yes. 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 I'll have that.
All right, time for some expert help.
Fucking killing it.
IT, this is Clyde speaking. How can I help you?
My shit's fucked.
Hi, I need you to come and fix my roommate's computer.
What seems to be the problem?
It's fucked.
It won't start up. There's some kind of system failure with an error code on the screen.
Probably a hard drive failure. Which room are you in?
How the fuck does he get that straight away?
I'll be there in a few minutes.
Shit, what was that?
Thanks.
Was it B8 or was it D8? Don't know, we'll find out.
Hey, Clyde from IT.
Hi, come in.
He's right about Star Trek, by the way. That original series was weird.
Oh my, now how did this happen?
I have no idea. It was
Not that
like
I'm a
this when
big
I started
Trekkie
it up
by
this morning.
any fucking means. Just
let's
remember
have a
from
look.
what I watched, Next Generation was better. I used to watch more Voyager anyway. 7 of 9. If you know, you know.
And presto, good as new.
That's perfect. Could you try logging on real quick just to make sure it works?
You go ahead, I'll wait.
Son of a bitch. Hang on, it just said if you fuck up 4 times, it'll lock.
Works
What-
like a
what
charm.
if we
Mission
fucked that up?
accomplished.
Yeah.
Oh
No problem.
no!
Let me know if you have it.
I'll be sure to do.
Shit! I think I just worked out the puzzle.
Shit. I have to come up with a way to force him to log on.
I'm gonna have to do that whole f***ing thing again now, aren't I? Ugh, is that fucking fingerprints on the goddamn screen? Dirty. Fucking imagining hearing the dogs barking outside. I don't think they're even outside. Why am I doing this? I mean, it should just break now, right? Yeah, there we go. Are we just going to fast forward? Fucking, I
presto,
love it.
Good as new.
That's perfect. Could you try log?
You go ahead.
Huh. Nailed it.
Oh, now look what I did.
For crying out loud. Let me try to log in with my account. Okay, everything seems to be in order. I've unlocked your account. Please, try not to break anything else.
Oh, I'll
Heard
try.
Sam shouting then. But from a distance. Very weird. I'm clearly tripping balls.
Phase 1 complete.
Phase 1 complete. Right, okay. I don't think I need to do that, but just in case. This is tedious. Why can't we get a skip on this one? User admin gadget, right. Oh my god, tab worked. Hiya, Clyde.
Alright, that should do it.
I'm assuming the cool software is going to be something that will help me fucking scan that picture. Pick up the phone, Dave.
Guess what?
You got it? Hang on. Oh man, I could kiss you! Figuratively, that is. I am so gonna get back at Clyde now. What are those admin credentials, by the way?
Not telling, buddy. Saving those for a rainy day.
Huh. I suppose this nice floppy I've prepared for you stays in my room then.
Sure, then I'll just have to log back on and click that pretty little lock icon again.
Now this is just emotional blackmail.
Quid pro
No,
quo,
that's
Dave.
what you're doing. And neither of those are emotional blackmail. It's just straight
Yeah,
up
you're like
blackmail.
a she-Clyde. A Clydette.
Huh. That is the worst insult I've ever heard. Later, Dave.
Yeah, Dave, you suck. Come on, give me the thing.
There was a floppy disk inside.
Yes.
It's labeled Tools.
Awesome. Wait. Wait.
Looks overexposed. There's probably...
Yep, trying to do the dragging thing. Yes.
Not a bad idea, but I should probably switch back to Eileen's account first.
Why? Where's log out?
Nah, I'll leave it open. Unless Dave pisses me off. No need to change the status of that.
Just want to fuck with people. Oh, that's way faster than I was expecting. I've forgotten a password. Shit.
Hi, Cat. My password is Angel Love.
Angel
without the
Love.
quotes. If you call my friend Super that missing.
Didn't mean to screenshot, but whatever. I thought it was Love Life. Oh well. Interesting. Let's do that because we can. Okay, cool. Not working. I was in... Idiot. .bmp. Lovely. Can I do this? This? Ooh.
You've reached the Rain residence. Leave a message after the beep.
You're the only one I trust
Skips. Nice.
now. Just call me back as soon as you can.
I did that already.
Oh, okay, so we don't need to use that one.
Okay, Erica Wade. Let's see if we can't motivate you to hear me out.
Hmm?
I don't think I need to manipulate this particular voice recording.
What is going on here? Is this
I should
right?
probably greet my intended recipient first.
I don't remember what her name is. Hello, Erica.
I should let the recipient know who is speaking with this voice.
It's your father. I think I'm getting this.
I should probably ask Erica to do something specific for Kathy Rain.
Help. Listen to Kathy Rain.
Almost. Just a few more tweaks.
Or else. Oh.
That
Fuck
should
me.
work.
I'm absolutely on it. Give her what she wants. Bye. Alright, how does this help me though?
I'll just reuse the same tape and place the modified message at the end.
Hello, Erica. It's your father. Call Kathy Rain and give her what she wants. Bye.
Alright, the forged message should now be at the end of the original tape.
How the hell did people do this back in the day? How does anyone do this now? AI, obviously. I'm yet to work out how to get like specific celebrities though, because obviously, if I worked that one out, we'd have fucking... His name was just in my head. Matt Berry. We'd have Matt Berry saying all sorts of nonsense. Anyway, that was fun. Let's actually do the thing that I wanted to do. Oh, oh.
What the hell is that?
Don't know,
Ball
but I
making?
fucking nailed it, didn't I?
I'll print the whole picture for now, but there's probably more to find.
There is no way software like this exists. From something that was basically fully white to this. Nah, mate.
That shape has to be significant somehow.
I'm not really looking for a pattern with that one, to be
Unusual
honest.
flower over there, though. Never seen anything like it. Maybe worth printing?
Yes, go on then.
Okay, I'm pretty sure that's all there is to find in this picture.
Thank God for that, because I was about to say, well, what else am I meant to do? Love it when a game goes, you've done it. That is enough now. Okay. Next on the agenda, telephone, which is that, not the thing I was trying to click onto the side.
You've reached Erica Wade. Leave a message after the beep.
Oh, that's convenient.
Hello, Erica. It's your father. Call Kathy Rain and give her what she wants. Bye.
What the hell's she doing now?
You've reached Erica Wade. Leave a message after the beep.
Why?
Hi, Erica. This is Kathy Rain. I spoke to your father. He asked me to get in touch with you and said he would call ahead. You can reach me at 555-8352. Bye.
Oh, that's why.
Your move, Erica. Oh, hello there, Mildred.
Hi yourself, Agatha.
What? How'd you... Oh, never mind.
I'm a detective like Agatha Christie. Well, she wasn't a detective, but she wrote a lot of fucking books about
stealing
him.
my clothes and then walk around in them pretending to be me.
Who says I haven't done that already?
Okay, I admit that's pretty funny.
So anyway, how did things go with Dave?
Pretty good. I had to sabotage.
Dave, he's having a rave at the back of Quicksave.
You had to what?
Mate.
Oh, chill outy. It was just a tiny little thing. I just needed an excuse for the IT guy to come by so I could steal his password.
Clyde? But he's so nice. Why'd you want to steal his password?
It's a long story.
Probably shouldn't have even started it.
And then I used Mr. Wade's synthesized voice to craft this fake message, which I left on her answer machine.
Now that's some out-of-the-box thinking.
Yep, just might be silly enough to work.
Yeah.
Cue telephone
Anyhow,
ringing.
feel free to keep using my computer. I need to do some homework anyway.
Sounds good. I'm sure I found everything in the picture of those lights, but I have a nagging feeling that they're connected to something I found yesterday.
Like what? The church brochure. Look, right there.
It's the brochure that there's also an address at the bottom. You know, if I ever feel it. Huh.
Wait, where's the pictures? Where's the there?
I'll just get rid of the original picture now, since I have the restored version anyway.
That's very wise.
Now that I look at them, the lights remind me of something I picked up yesterday.
Yeah, but I don't think we can... Oh, we can.
Wow, the church logo looks pretty similar to the smoky lights. I might have to visit them after all. Hey, E, come check this out.
Wow, they're hypnotic. Looks like a will-o'-the-wisp. You know, the spirit of the forest.
Yes, Jeff
Now,
Hardy.
that's just silly, Eileen. There has to be a more reasonable explanation for them.
Hey, there's nothing silly about forest spirits. You should talk to Meadow, my Wiccan friend. She's really opened my eyes about these sort of things.
And you, with your Jesus piece on. Yeah, that one. Oh, wow. Alright, let's not worry about that
Isn't it your Christian duty to consider people like her to be heathens?
Oh, I doubt she could ever be more of a heathen than you are.
Huh. I guess you've got a point.
So, anyway, is there anything I can do to help?
Well, my side of the room is starting to get a bit messy. There's always that.
I meant with the investigation, silly.
If these are the only two fuckers that live here,
I guess
why
you
have they
could
got
try
bunk
to
beds
find out
each?
more about these lights. Maybe figure out where that picture was taken.
Where the hell did a
I know
presumably
exactly where
cat
to
hair
start.
come from suddenly
Good.
in my mouth?
I'm gonna get some food now before I pass out.
Okie
Coffee cup, I guess?
I'll grab my books and get cracking.
All right, see you in a bit.
What did we ask her to do? I don't know. Cutscene.
Hey.
Win.
Hey!
Maybe.
So, any progress with the search?
Yeah, I was able to identify that flower. It's called the red scythe, or Rosea falcus.
Sick.
I discovered that there was a small nature reserve near Conwell Springs, which was established in '89. The red scythe is on their list of endangered plants. I made a photocopy of the botany book page in case you want it later.
Thanks.
That's something. I should go check it out. Maybe I can narrow down the place where that picture was taken.
My thoughts exactly. Here you go. The nature reserve is marked out on this map.
Jeez, you've been busy.
Well, you know, beats homework.
Amen to that. And, good work, Eileen.
Happy to help. So what...
Oh, hang on. I'll go get that.
Okie dokie.
You know what? I kind of thinking like, at some point it might let me play the fucking game again, but then we'll just be confused. Saying that, we just rinsed through all of that, so it's letting me play the game and I was ignoring it. Fucking hell. Work it out.
This is Erica Wade calling for Kathy Rain.
You found her.
Speaking.
Miss Rain, this is terribly awkward. I realize now how rude I was before. I wanted to apologize and ask if there is anything I can do.
Apology accepted. You can start by answering a few questions.
Very well.
You're relentless.
Do you know anything about what happened to my grandfather that night in '81?
Not really, no. But what I do know is how it destroyed Father.
It did?
Oh, yes. The two of them were great friends once. And when Joseph was hurt, they hadn't been talking for some time. Father always hoped they would be able to reconnect one day. He kept putting it off, believing they had time. But in the end, it never happened.
So, what were things like back when they were still good friends?
Oh, they were like peas in a pod. Always sharing their war stories and laughing together. In a way, Joseph became the uncle I never had. He was around a lot when Father went out on business trips. Later on, I even met you a few times, when you were just a baby.
I don't remember any of that.
Well, why would
Doesn't
you?
matter, you were so little then.
Erica, I have to ask. Why were you so defensive on the phone earlier when I tried to reach out?
Oh, I don't know, Kathy. Our families haven't been in touch for a long time. I don't remember exactly when it happened, but we all started drifting apart. My guess is that it had to do with Father's growing wealth. Friendship needs common ground, and we started living in different worlds. What happened to your grandfather was the final nail in the coffin. Father just couldn't bear seeing him like that, neither alive nor dead.
Do you recognize the nickname Cocky? It may be an Air Force call sign.
I can't say that I do. Father had many friends in the Air Force, but no one I can recall by that name.
What do you know about Lily Myers?
She was a young artist who lived somewhere in Conwell Springs. Killed herself, if I recall correctly. Dreadful thing. But other than that, not much. We never knew the family.
What can you tell me about Mr. Wade?
My father is a great man. He has so many ideas, so much left to realize, which makes it hurt so much more to see him like this.
See him like what?
The illness and everything, of course.
Right. Yeah, it must be hard.
Oh, yes, indeed. I wish he wouldn't be so stubborn with his treatment. He
Tell
could
me
go
more.
to any state-of-the-art hospital, but insists on being treated in that backwater clinic in Conwell Springs.
Thank you.
The community clinic in the middle of town?
Yes. It's like he's given up and is just waiting for the inevitable to happen.
What do you know about Lily Meyer's art?
Oh, that little girl had a twisted mind, let me tell you that. Oh, my father used to have a few pieces of hers in his collection. Horrible things. I couldn't understand why he ever decided to procure them in the first place.
You say used to have. Did he get rid of the paintings?
Bet she did.
Oh, either that or he put them in storage somewhere.
All that.
I haven't seen them for years. I never bothered to ask him why. Glad to be rid of them, quite frankly.
Do you know anything about the Church of the Holy Trinity?
It's the one and only church in Conwell Springs. I was baptized there, and I married my husband there.
Anything out of the ordinary about them?
Oh, not really. They seem like a typical church to me.
Cool.
Okay, that's all I needed.
Very
For
well.
now.
Feel free to call back if you have any more questions.
Dankeschön.
All right. Wade is in Conwell Springs. He's being treated in the clinic.
I need a fucking fuck. I need to go to Grandma's house, don't I? Or can we look it up on the Tinterwebs?
That was Erica Wade.
All that.
Her father is being treated at the clinic in Conwell Springs.
Oh, just give me a location.
Treated? He's sick? Looks that way. Small miracle they managed to keep it out of the press.
Yeah, I suppose you're returning to talk to him?
It'll have to be tomorrow. It's quite late for that now.
I suppose.
We spent the whole day doing
you're
this.
So on. I will crush you.
You're off your game today.
Where the hell are we?
Everything all right?
Community room, I guess.
Oh, shut up. I didn't get a lot of sleep last night.
Oh, up late, thinking about your grandpa and everything?
No.
Not just that. I keep having this bad dream.
We went to sleep
Well,
before she did.
It's not exactly a dream.
She should-
It's
Whatever.
something that actually happened.
Oh? What is it?
Please do tell.
I'm not sure I should tell you.
You can trust me. Whatever it is, I promise I won't judge.
Well, it's your funeral. So, I used to be 16 and also pregnant.
So, like I thought.
Did you have an aneurysm just now, E?
Doesn't align with your faith, right?
Please, go on.
Well, seeing as how I don't actually have a 5-year-old, you can probably put 2 and 2 together.
You had an abortion.
Sure did. Major pain in the ass too, but hey, couldn't let that pregnancy go untreated.
It's an interesting way of saying it, but okay.
I'm glad you're telling me, but I really wish you hadn't done that, Kathy.
Fuck off.
Who was the, you know, the...
I'm not saying that one.
The donor? You wouldn't know him. The two of us would have made terrible parents, though.
I respect your decision, but you know how I feel about this. That guy up there, he's pro-life. And I'm with him.
How'd you know? Did you
I
ask?
Get that. I gotta say, you're being really cool about this, E. I was expecting you to clutch your cross, flip the table, and storm off or something.
Flip a table and cut a bitch.
I'm not a walking stereotype, you know.
Says the red-headed nerd with the glasses.
Ha ha. But Kathy, if you keep having that nightmare, perhaps you should talk to somebody about
I was
it.
just thinking to myself, I might call it
Maybe.
shortly, and then I noticed it
doubt
was only
obsessing over it
10:30.
is very healthy either.
Though to be fair,
Your
I have
turn,
been
E.
in bed by now all week.
Oh,
pretty much.
fine. Oh, I play apricot orange. Yay,
What?
bingo. 67 points.
Well,
Yes,
ain't
you were the
that
last to
fucking
comment. Welcome
peachy.
back, Trev.
At least it's not sour
It has been
grapes.
fucking dead, friend.
Touche.
Not even a sign of the old MC. Or Timmy. It's Tim's birthday. yesterday. What in the fuck is
A
this?
tainted one approaches. Is it time?
It's the red dude.
Yes. A fire that burns so bright. It is almost unbearable to see.
Don't we end up here? What is this nonsense?
Indeed. It seems the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. Shall we sculpt some flesh friends, then?
What?
Very well. I will attend to the threshold.
Well, that was weird. Jivy.
Good morning, sunshine.
Please tell me I dreamt all those Scrabble losses last night.
3 times in a row.
Rub it in, why don't you? I'll just go strangle myself now.
I never fucking understood the appeal of Scrabble. I played it a few times as a kid, you know.
Oh,
What
you.
the fuck is
Don't
the
be a
point in
sore
this?
loser. So what's the plan today?
Mr. Wade is the plan. I'll head for the clinic right away. While I'm at it, I'm gonna check out the church and the nature reserve.
Okie dokie. What can I do to help?
Why don't you continue looking into the lights?
Give me the
I have a
answers
feeling
to
they're
this
the key
game.
to solving all of this. You could also look up the history of Conwell Springs in general, see if anything unusual has been going on.
I'll get right on it.
Great. Thanks, E.
Like that fucking town in
by
Hot
the way,
Fuzz.
don't forget to check out the page I gave you about the red scythe. It's a pretty interesting flower.
Right. Yeah. It's a photocopy of a book page with information about the red scythe flower. Here's an interesting segment. Another interesting trait of the red scythe is the smell, which is familiar to that of a pepper. The pollen of the plant has also been known to cause hallucinations in concentrated amounts. Native American tribes harvested and smoked the plant for that reason, but the flower never caught on as a modern recreational drug due to the difficulty of growing it.
Father drunk fell on the ground and damn near busted his face on the picnic table. That would explain why you've been gone for so long. Spectacular.
A prominent cliff top near the highway. Likely the most popular tourist spot in the area. Route 70, leading back to the city. Conwell Woods. What were you doing out there, Grandpa? It's the nature reserve, where the smoky lights were photographed.
Conwell Lake, where Lily Myers met her demise.
Whose ass were you kicking? The fucking picnic tables?
That looks like the town area itself. One of the oldest Air Force bases in the US. Grandpa was stationed there during the war.
A printed picture of the strange smoky lights. It appears to have been taken somewhere in Conwell Woods. Ugh, I feel strange just looking at them.
Thanks for the follow, homie.
All right, I'm off. Peace outie.
Deuces.
Okie dokie. Good luck and see you later.
Fucking hell, right, let's start with the clinic. You went and told your dad off for being drunk. You fucking buzzkill. Trampy man.
Yep, it's full of trash. Figure that.
Oh, I'm gonna have to get rid of her, aren't I?
No thanks. I have better things to do. A calendar from 1991. Guess they really liked that year. I can't read it from here.
Go over then.
I can't read it from here.
Fucking next to it.
A computer. They likely keep records of their patients on it. Excuse me, nurse? Hey, nurse!
Yeah?
They don't pay you much, huh?
No shit. What do you want?
I'm here to see Charles Wade.
Never heard of him. Anything else?
Ugh.
Bullshit. I know he's here. Listen, it's okay. I'm a friend of the family.
No, you're not, and I said he's not here. Don't make me call security.
I need to get rid of her somehow. Smoking allowed. Guess this place is a bit behind on healthcare regulations. Rows and columns of files. Probably easier to use the computer if I need to do some digging.
Well, I guess we have to utilise that fucking bum again. She's not gonna let us go, is she? Look.
Nope. No point. I wouldn't even know what room to go to.
Oh yeah, good point. Right, come on, knobhead.
We meet again, Mr. Homeless Guy.
Homeless? That's the worst thing I ever heard of, and totally untrue.
Smell food. Oh.
So, what's up with the trash can? Digging for treasure?
Well, I'm just going through a rough patch. By the way, you owe me $10.
$7.
Nah, you agreed to 7.
You're busting my balls here.
Better get those balls checked out in this clinic then.
So cold. Like a stake through the heart.
What do they call you anyway?
Goober. Everyone calls me Goober.
All right. I'm Kathy.
Pleasure to meet you.
I don't care what his
I
story
need to
is.
ask you a few questions.
Sounds serious. Ask away.
Can you go and bother that nurse?
Do you know who Charles Wade is?
Sure, he's been holed up in this clinic for the last couple of weeks.
You saw Charles Wade go in there?
Well, yeah. I just told you, man.
How did he look?
Okay, I guess. Still walking, at least.
Do you know what happened to
Just
Joseph
go through the
Wade in
motions, I guess.
81?
I most certainly do.
What? Tell me.
Are you sure you want to know? Not everyone can handle the truth.
Fucking hell.
Oh, just spit it out.
Okay, here we go. Ready? Abducted by aliens.
I knew it was going to be bollocks.
I should have known better.
Oh, I saw it, man. A big, huge light. I was a bit drunk at the time, but I had my reasons. My wife had just left me, taking the dog, not to mention I was being conscripted for the war. But I'm telling you, those goddamn aliens took him and they experimented on him.
Might be
and that's
something
why he
here,
was so
actually.
messed up when they put him back.
Yeah.
You know, those
I'm
lights.
gonna have to stop you there.
Open your mind, man.
Do you know what this is?
Chinese fireworks, of course. I grew
Maybe
up in
not.
Shanghai. I know what I'm talking about. They used to call me Dong Pai, meaning round-eyed baldy. Those were some rough years. I miss the
He says
food,
Dong Pai, and
not
I
to
think
mention
Pad
the
Thai.
women. Got 2 kids down there now.
Because I'm fucking
Malin,
starving.
Little Pig.
Don't even like
Time
Pad
to hit
Thai.
the off switch
Like
now,
regular
buddy.
ass egg noodles, thank you.
Do you recognize the nickname Cocky?
I bet it's him.
Why, I used to call myself that back in Nam. Oh, how I miss that marvelous youthful ego of mine.
Why do I even bother? Do you know who Lily Myers was?
Yep, my dad was the one who found her floating in the lake.
Really? What can you tell me about her?
Ah, geez, not a lot. I mean, teenage girls, man, they're like their own species. Impossible to figure out.
True so.
Not to mention how that entire family ain't, like, people-friendly.
Now that's an understatement. Nearly started brawling with Sue the first time I met her.
She could sure deal out a mean whooping, that lady.
What do you know about Lily Myers' art?
Nothing but hearsay. People say it was pretty deranged.
Fair enough, Trev.
What's your opinion on the Church of the Holy Trinity?
I'd say they're good people. Isaac the priest is, anyway.
I mean, I swear around children while
His dad,
sober,
Father
so...
Bill, on the other hand, though, he and the people he had around him were into some weird shit.
What kind of weird shit?
I don't know, they were like a cult or something, with Billy Praise himself at the top. Really shifty bunch of folks. Isaac turned it all around when his dad kicked the bucket, made it a proper church.
Interesting. Do you know anyone else who was involved in the old church?
Not really. I tried to stay as far away from those people as possible. Ask Isaac about it. He's a friendly guy.
All right. I might do that.
I feel like I was reading what you said during the most important part of all that.
Want to smoke, buddy?
Nah. I got stage 2 lung cancer.
Jesus.
I'm keeping it under control with a fruitarian diet.
Oh, of course you are.
I could, but only if I had a really good reason. I don't need to show him that. I don't need... Do you recognize these men?
That's your granddad, right?
Yeah. What about the other two?
No idea. I think my face blindness is acting up again.
Okay.
Has to get out of the way the first day. What the hell do you mean?
Do you know what this key opens?
Your heart, mademoiselle?
Hilarious.
Oh, brother. That'd be one raggedy-ass bribery attempt. I don't need to show him that.
Jimmy.
I don't need... Do you know anything about this flower?
It's red?
Enlightening.
You mean he has to get leathered on the first day? I mean, same, to be fair.
Okay, that's enough serious questions for now.
Alrighty.
So, what's your...
My story?
I don't know why I bothered fucking clicking that.
Don't all bums have a story?
For your information, this is all just a dry streak in my showbiz career.
Is that so? I don't recognize you at all.
I used to have more hair.
That I actually believe.
Come on, man. Frankie Gold is my stage name. Surely you must have heard of me.
Not really, no.
Oh, come on. I have started dozens of Hollywood
Right, got ya.
See,
it's a family affair. He gets leathered in the day, you get leathered at night.
The usual surprises? Natural bald killers?
Not ringing any bells.
Kids these days, no
I mean, it's 20 to 6,
appreciation for quality
man.
cinema.
Stop.
It breaks my heart.
So, tell me about this acting career of yours.
What about it?
I'm sure some of this must be relevant.
Tell me about The Silence of Lambert.
Lawrence Lambert, a real estate agent, suddenly turns mute overnight. For weeks, he tries to communicate with customers
Fucking hell,
using a
excuse me.
self-invented sign language, only to realize that true love needs no communication at all. He marries his housekeeper, who only knows 2 words in English, yes and clean. In the end, Lawrence dies of a heart attack in the arms of his lovely wife, Consuelo Lambert Vasquez.
Hello?
Based on a true story.
Yeah, ale will keep you nice and warm.
I'm not sure I want to know what Jacob's Bladder is about, but I'm gonna ask anyway.
Jacob's Bladder. The tragic
Should be more
story
concerned
of
with
Jacob
Jay's
Cobb,
bladder.
a schizophrenic man who forms an imaginary romantic relationship with his bladder. During long and joyful monologues on the can, he starts referring to his nether regions by the name of Jenny. Sadly, before Jacob has a chance to elope with his sweetheart, he gets committed to an asylum due to increasingly erratic behavior. After a big fight with his paramour, Jacob refuses to pee for a week, and he dies from a ruptured bladder.
Give me the rundown on The Usual Surprises.
A lighthearted
That sounds
comedy
horrific.
taking place during
Go
a
home.
surprise birthday party of 34-year-old Sid McBacon. The story is told from 8 different perspectives to keep the audience guessing who the protagonist actually is. The movie ends with the biggest surprise of them all. Sid suddenly dies of an epileptic seizure. I guess it's more of a dark comedy.
Natural Bald Killers?
It's a dystopian vision of the future where people are valued by the quality of their hair. The protagonist, Eddie Zephyr, turns bald in high school. One day, he has simply had enough of all the teasing and the bullying, and he completely snaps and heads out on a scalping spree in search of the perfect head of hair. Eddie makes his way to Mexico for an illegal hair transplant. However, he has an adverse reaction to the anesthesia and he dies on the operating table.
Did I just do that one? I just totally stopped paying attention.
Oh, never mind.
Not the culture.
Okay, so
type.
go
I
drinking inside
understand.
the camper.
So, how good an actor are you?
The best! The very best!
You know, that nurse in there, she said she loved you in all those movies. And that she always wished you'd give her a live performance.
I know it. She always gave me these strange looks. I thought it was contempt, but her face must just be cramping up from shyness.
Sounds legit.
Yeah, that's definitely it. She'd love to see you act, I'm sure.
Oh, I'm gonna have to oblige. Which movie do you think she'd like the best?
That weird one.
Definitely Jacob's bladder.
I'm feeling the pressure.
Fair enough, Trev. Our weather is shitter tomorrow and Sunday, I believe.
Oh,
So I
Jenny,
guess we're swapping.
Everything is forgiven. You and me were like peas and carrots. I'm just so full of your love that I think I'm about to burst.
Apparently it's raining right now, for example.
Jenny, where did you go? Oh, I don't feel so good.
Rain in the morning, cloudy and rainy, all day, all day. With heights of 18 degrees. That's surprising, but okay.
That wasn't really an electrifying performance. I'll have to intervene somehow.
Yeah, I figure I can work out how that works. Shitty weather for American Memorial Day for the Northern UK people. Yeah, yes, because we definitely care.
Hey, doofus.
Oh, hi.
Hey, how about another show?
Sure. Any suggestions?
That
How
one.
about the usual surprises?
Business as usual. I can't believe you guys did all this for me. You know, what's that smell? Bacon? Oh, Bobby, my head hurts. I'm seizing.
Nurse, he's seizing. Oh, shit. Man, I feel like a total jackass. I'll have to make it up to the poor guy later.
Ah, fuck him. No, I mean, don't make that the making up with him thing. Doesn't matter. Let's not worry about it. I've noticed we've got another list of free games on Twitch. I wonder what they are. Oh, God, oh, fuck off. Hang on, I wonder. Is it going to be the same as Campus? Well, they're the wrong way round. Oh, invalid username. Right. Clues, please. Oh, we can look at the notice board.
Employee of the Month, Carlita Mendez. What a joke. It's that obnoxious nurse.
Is that it?
Employee of the Month, Carlita Mendez.
C. Mendes. Incorrect password. Okay, so we are getting somewhere. Password? Password with the capital P. Password 123. Okay.
A calendar from 1991. Guess they really liked that year.
I don't know, 1991?
Rows and columns of files. No thanks.
Oh, hang on. Is this the right disc? Presumably it is. Yes.
Crap. Looks like I have to figure out the username some other way.
Well, yeah, we did that. Thank God I fucking worked that shit out. Oh, bollocks. What was his name? I don't remember what his name was.
Grandpa in uniform with 2 other men. Something is handwritten on the back. Flight training. McConnell Air Force Base. Not now.
What do you mean, not now? Exactly now. Charles Wade, thank you. Fuck's sake. Fat-fingered fuck.
Gotcha.
Brilliant. He must have been absolutely trashed. 6B. Who the fuck are you?
It's all right, Claude.
Understood, sir.
You were expecting me?
So, you managed to find me.
I did.
Well, let's get this over with then. How do you want your pictures? Shall I get some tubes to fill my face with?
Oh.
Will that suffice for your front page?
I'm no journalist. Well, not yet anyway.
Ah, she's but a cub. So, you're hoping for your big break.
No,
sure,
bellend.
This must be worth an internship at one of the big papers. Do you want me to call Thompson at the Times and get it over with? I still play golf with him every once in a while.
I thought he was meant to have, like, black hair. I mean, guess he's old now, but wasn't there something about a massive mustache? I don't see any of that shit.
You're assuming a lot, Mr. Wade.
Guilty as charged. It's a stance I find remarkably effective for a man with...
Still weirds me out that you refer to your dad as father.
You might want to rethink that attitude. I have a history of surprising people.
So very strange.
Is that so? Very well.
It's like, yo, what up,
I'll
father?
Indulge you for now.
Wait, see?
Who are you then?
I'm Kathy Rain.
Hello, father.
Joseph was my
Just
grandfather.
going to go and speak to mother real fast. Shall return.
Now I remember. You were at the funeral.
You're a funeral.
was.
Fuck off.
You were late.
I needed my morning smoke. Besides, it's not like Grandpa was going anywhere.
Oh, just look at her, Claude. She's absolutely fearless. That's Joseph's blood running through her veins.
She certainly has a smart mouth, sir.
Why?
I must
Stop it.
say,
Fuck it.
you
It's
have me
weird.
intrigued, Kathy. What can this old man help you with?
You can say that. Fucking all this shit.
Do
I
you
guess.
know anything about what happened to my grandfather in '81?
Meanwhile,
I
Jay's
wish
bladder
I did,
persists.
Kathy. You must know I did everything in my power to help. How do you think Mary Elizabeth could afford all that expensive treatment? MRIs, neurologists, say what you will about Joseph. But he was never rich.
Strange. Grandma never mentioned that to me.
She's just too proud. At first she refused. She was convinced that I had an agenda, that there were strings attached.
And were there?
Don't be silly. Despite all that had happened, I still loved Joseph dearly. I wanted to help. People from places like this have a deeply rooted mistrust in the rich, passed on for generations. In her eyes, I had become one of them.
So that's all you know about the whole affair?
Are you implying that there's more to know? I left the diagnosis to the professionals. Mrs. Rain accepted the health care, but asked me to stay out of everything else. So I did.
I see. What can you
I
tell
wasn't
me about
listening
your
to any of
friendship
that
with
because Sam
Grandpa?
texted me.
Joseph was the best friend I ever had. We grew up together, married our high school sweethearts together, went to war together. I can't even begin to count the
Being weird again,
number of
Trev.
times he's saved my life. I repaid the favor once or twice, but he came up ahead, no doubt.
So, when did you two lose touch? I heard that something happened between you and him. What was it?
The truth is, Brian Rain happened. Sharon Evans happened.
My parents?
Yes. They ruined everything with their vile, destructive behavior. I couldn't have that around my daughter, or my newborn grandson. Joseph was naive. He believed that anyone could be helped, that anyone could be reasoned with, given a chance. He was just too good, bless him. He should have been harder on Brian, more strict.
Hey, he's probably asleep by now then. I wish I was listening.
It's hardly Grandpa's fault. He did everything he could to set my father straight.
Oh, I never claimed to doubt Joseph's commitment, but I'm not going to ignore his flaws either. Your grandfather often used his heart when he should have used his head.
You say that like it's a bad thing.
I believe it is, objectively. But I shouldn't speak ill of the dead. Eventually, my company grew much too large for this little town, and we moved on. Not long after that, your grandfather ended up in that wheelchair. That marked the end of our friendship, for obvious reasons.
Do you recognize the call sign Cocky?
Would be strange if I didn't, since I was the one who coined it. It belongs to a fellow named Jimmy Cochran.
Here we go.
He was a coward, really. The nickname is somewhat of a bad joke.
Perfect. Thanks.
Yeah, sounds it.
Tell me about Jimmy Cochran. Is he still alive?
In a literal sense. He's been held in a mental institution.
Yeah, but then he'll go to sleep. Just make sure he's on his
Let me
side,
guess.
just in case.
Since 81?
Either 82 or 83. I'm fairly
Ah,
certain.
well, I'll be prepared to say goodbye to you in 10 minutes then.
Do you remember the name of the institution?
Something starting with an E. Emerson, Everton, or similar.
Ingstrom? Ingstrom Psychiatric Hospital?
Yes, that's the one. You know the place, Kathy.
Yeah,
I do. My mother is in there. Sharon Evans? I had her committed about a year ago.
I see. It must have taken a lot of courage to do that, Kathy. Mothers have a lot of power over us. More than most of us care to admit.
I guess so. Do you know why Jimmy ended up in there?
Some obsessive-compulsive syndrome. He became fixated with circles and started hurting himself, trying to scratch the circles out of his head.
Here we go again.
Creepy. I wonder what set him off. I think I'll check the place out tomorrow.
Spectacular
Too late
news.
to head back to the
Have
city
you
now.
considered starting a fire?
You bought a number of paintings by Lily Myers. Why?
I'm known to dabble in art from time to time. Martha, my wife at the time, was enamored with the paintings. I believe she first saw them at the
Bullshit.
high school which the Myers girl attended. Anyway, after the poor girl killed herself, I bought the paintings speculatively. When a young artist with any talent to speak of commits suicide, It can be a wet dream of certain connoisseurs. Shortly after procuring the art, I had it valued by an expert who determined that the value was 3 times the amount I bought it for.
What a shock.
Today, I'm sure I would have made my money back tenfold or more if it wasn't for the art theft.
Ah.
What art theft?
There was a burglary at the mansion I used to
Oh,
own
fuck
here
off,
in
Trev.
town. It was all over the local news at the time.
Well, shit.
Eloquently put.
Can you tell me about the art theft?
Well, somebody broke in, stole the paintings, and got out. Fairly clumsy job. Lots of broken windows. The strangest thing was that I had a Monet, a Rembrandt, and 2 paintings by Picasso, untouched. But every single painting by an unknown local artist, gone.
Put the pieces
That
together,
can't
you
be a
old
coincidence.
maniac.
Agreed. Somebody wanted those paintings badly.
I assume there was an investigation.
Yes, Sheriff Truman came by with his deputy a few hours later, but they didn't have much luck. They found a few hairs, which turned out to be from Ruffles, the family dog.
Some stunning police work right there.
Indeed. There was a single witness, though, who said he could make out multiple burglars leaving the scene of the crime, but nothing more than that.
So, I take it the case was closed?
Yes. I honestly didn't care much one way or the other, given the fact that my most expensive pieces were safe and sound.
I think I'll have a chat with the sheriff about the matter, if that's okay with you.
Certainly. I'll call ahead and instruct him to give you everything you need.
That'd be great.
The
Thanks,
shit
Charles.
you come out with.
Anytime. But I'm curious, what's your interest in the paintings?
I've learned that my grandfather went to Sue and asked to see them, right before he had his injury.
Is that so? Strange.
What can you tell me about the Church of the Holy Trinity?
They seem like any other church to me. But then again, I'm not their usual clientele. Weddings, baptisms, and funerals are just about what I can muster. And I always leave early.
Sounds legit.
He's being cooperative at the moment. I shouldn't push my luck. I don't need. Do you recognize this, Charles?
Of course. Your grandfather, me, Jimmy Cochran, taken shortly before we went to the war.
You guys look like you just won the lottery or something.
Indeed. We were mere children, with no concept of what we were getting into.
Oh, I mean, man's on road.
Do you know what this key opens?
She's obsessed
You
with
must
showing
be
people this
truly
key.
desperate if you ask random people a question like that.
Yeah, sure. I wonder if there's a chivvy behind asking everyone about the fecking key.
I don't need to show. What do you see in this picture, Charles?
Fireflies would be my best guess. They can grow terribly large around these parts.
I don't need to show him that. Do you know what this is?
A flower. Why don't you consult a botanist instead of bothering me with this nonsense?
Shut your cunt mouth.
I don't need.
Okay, right, I guess we're good.
Thanks, Charles. That's all I need for now.
You're welcome, Kathy. Come back anytime.
Little smiles and sunshine now, the little bastard. It's on the
Looks
decks.
like Wade brought some of his old tombs with him. Just some boring landscape paintings. That guy is huge. I wonder how many cows he eats per day.
Do I need to call anybody?
Private phone. Wade must get special privileges here.
Guess not. Is that everything I can do here?
Yep, it's...
Right. Church or nature reserve? Let's go nature reserve. Oh, there's the flower. That was easy.
Well, this is it. This is where the picture was taken.
She found that remarkably easily.
I'm not sure what I expected to find here. I need to clear my head.
I think what you need to do is save the game. I'm nervous about what's going to happen. Can't. She's smoking. See?
What the?
Why, hello there. You have laid eyes on this dapper fellow once before, haven't you?
Yeah.
Nope. Just no. I'd remember a creepy bald dude with makeup.
Memories can deceive, Kathy.
Why you carry
Dig
on
deeper.
fucking building other people's shit instead of your own?
How do you know my
Blows my
name?
mind.
It is my calling to know people like you. Those shackled by their past, yet yearning for change.
I feel strange. Am I dreaming?
It's the mending. I will try to facilitate.
You're not real. I'm lying asleep in my bed right now.
Focus, Kathy. Listen to the drowned girl.
You mean Lily? What about her?
She's the one who slipped away, filled with secrets. While she may be free in death, her cold, wet hands still trap many in painful ignorance.
What is this, Woodstock Poetry Slam? Mind speaking like a normal person?
I knew you wouldn't disappoint. I'm glad, given how much trouble I went through to be here. You see, my name was taken from me, so I claimed a color in its stead. The next time we meet, you'll know the exact hue of red. You're on the right path, Kathy. Follow your grandfather, and everything will work out in the end.
Wait, what? How did I get here? Am I going crazy? Am I turning into Mom?
Chaos in here? Or can we just get back to the investigations?
Oh, hello, dear. Glad to see you again so soon.
Hi, Grandma. I just thought I'd drop by.
Sure, hon. Stay as long as you'd like.
There are a few things I need to ask you, Grandma.
Very well, dear.
Do you know who Jimmy Cochran is? He was a friend of Grandpa's.
I believe he teaches at the flight school these days.
I don't think so.
That was a
at least
wedding
not
gift.
anymore.
I don't think you've
I was
ever
told
said
he
that
was
before.
placed
Fair
in
enough.
a mental facility.
Really?
If you did, I was
He
probably
always
pissed.
struck me as a kind
Classic.
man, maybe a bit nervous.
My memory's not the
and on
best
edge, but
at the
crazy.
best of times.
There's more. I found out that Jimmy asked Grandpa for help not long before Grandpa ended up in that wheelchair. Jimmy sounded really desperate. I'm sure what happened to Grandpa that night had something to do with his cry for help.
You should go find the man then. Surely he must know something.
That's the plan. I just wondered if there's anything else you think I should know about him.
Not really. We haven't stayed in touch since Joseph was injured. I know that he had a wife, Agatha, and a son, James. Agatha passed away from cancer years ago, but as far as I know, James still lives in the city with his family.
Okay, thanks, Grandma. I don't see a
Hey,
reason to
Harriet.
ask her about that. What do you see in this picture, Grandma?
I have no idea, but it's quite an eerie display. What is it?
I'm trying to figure that out. I found the picture hidden in the attic.
Oh, come to think of it, the trees do look similar to the ones in Conwell Woods.
Yeah, it was taken somewhere
Tiring.
in that area. I
Is the
found
answer
out
to
that
that
the
question.
flower in the picture matches a rare local species.
Aren't you clever? Do let me know if you come
Back in the
across
gym,
anything else.
eating fuck all food. And normally I'm in bed by now, which is bizarre. And even though I could get pissed tonight because I don't have to go to work in the morning, I'm drinking coffee. Everything is all kinds of fucked up.
I don't want to show her that. Do you know anything about this flower, Grandma?
I can't say that I do. I remember seeing it.
I do know I need to
woods,
10-101,
but I didn't think
like,
much of it
and
at
I've
the
been
time.
complaining about this for quite some time. And now I also need to make another coffee.
Well, gotta go, Grams. Talk to you later.
Bye, Kathy.
I mean, depends on your definition of doing great, really. I feel like I'm doing alright, but I'm not doing it the right way, which is why I'm so tired. Lack of proper food and shit.
No result for that. Nah, nothing. No result for...
Cool, right, that's all that's stricken from the record. Right, let's, oh. Okay, right, overwrite that save. 10-101. I shall return with coffee. Yes, of course I am. Why would I not be doing that? I have done it every other time you've seen me drinking coffee. I see no reason to change. Right, let's not go there again. Yet, anyway.
Hello, Father.
Greetings, my child. I'm
Sus,
glad you
mate,
decided to come
sus.
here.
Yeah, but just so you know, I'm not here to join your church or anything.
Oh, I would never assume that.
Good. So, with that out of the way, I have some questions.
Anything you need. I'm Isaac Price.
Kathy Rain, but I'm guessing you figured that out already.
I did. Rumors spread quickly around here. So how can I be of service?
Everything.
Do you know anything about what happened to my grandfather in '81?
It was the work of the devil, say that much. Joseph was a kind man. He did not deserve such a fate. You heard my speech at the funeral, Kathy. I meant every word. He was a great man who did much good for this community.
Did you know him personally?
In a way, he and my father did charity work together. Joseph was around a lot when I was young. They collaborated on a few different projects for the homeless and for the troubled youth, among other things.
So my grandfather was a member of the church?
I wouldn't say that, no. He was a friend of the church, but he wasn't a religious man. He believed only in philanthropy. That being said, Joseph was the person who convinced me to become a priest.
Really?
What?
Oh, yes. I was a teenager back then. Full of rebellion, every fiber of my being wanting to distance myself from my father. Joseph made me realize my sinful pride and showed me how I should follow my heart, regardless of what others might think. And for that, I'm eternally grateful.
So tired.
Do you know who Jimmy Cochran is?
I don't recognize that name, no.
Does the name Lily Myers mean anything to you?
It does. Before I was ordained, I was a substitute teacher in her high school.
Really? Did you know her personally?
We weren't
Be
close.
careful.
I only knew her as much as a teacher would know any student.
Alright, so how did she seem toward the end?
For one, she started skipping school a lot. And when she did show up, she was absent-minded and moody. She always looked depressed and hunched down like she had the whole world on her shoulders.
Any idea of what caused this change?
Not a clue.
It was the drugs.
All I know is, when she returned from that last summer break, she was a whole different person.
Do you know anything about an art theft at the Wade estate in the 80s?
I have just a vague memory of reading about it in the paper.
Care to tell me the history of the church?
The real one, please.
I'd
The
be
real
happy
history.
to. The story is a fascinating one. This church was founded by my father, William T. Price.
And he was a
in the
dodgy
70s.
cunt, yeah?
Back then, he made his living as a traveling salesman and was driving through this area as he had done so many times before. However, this day was different. My father held dark thoughts in his mind. He was angry, thinking of evil deeds, even considering swerving
Evil
off
Deeds,
the
an
road
Eminem
into
song.
a rock and ending it all. Then suddenly, divine intervention.
That's the kind of dumb shit I immediately have to look
lights
into.
appeared. The Father,
Is he wrong?
the
And this
Son,
guy, probably.
and the Holy Ghost, the sign of God. This epiphany was the moment my father
It is
had
a
been waiting for.
fucking
He sold all
2004. It's
his
on
belongings
Encore.
and took me and my
Why the
brother to live
fuck
with
did
him
I
here
remember that?
in Conwell Springs. Soon thereafter, he
21
built this church
pissing years ago.
and started gathering followers.
My kid's not even
They
that
began
old.
to refer to him as Father Bill.
Obviously.
I take it that window up there resembles what he saw when he had this epiphany?
Indeed, the stained glass window depicts the Holy Trinity.
Nah, I kind of think
as
that this
witnessed by my father.
Vicary dude is on the
Do you
level,
know
but his dad
exactly
was
when
fucking
or
weird
where
fuck.
this event took place?
Why do you ask?
Oh, just curious.
In case you
It's
missed my answer
captivating
about the
story.
coffee earlier, yes,
Well,
obviously.
it was the spring of 1971.
Just like every other time I drink
My
coffee
father
on
never
the
told
streams.
anyone where.
Or in general,
Okay.
really.
So what happened then?
I tend to only eat once a day,
People
and
flocked
that's
to
like
Father
after
Bill.
I've
He
finished
started
everything. I
teaching,
eat and then I go
writing
to bed.
scripture. The church flourished and continued to grow all the way up until his sudden death in 1983. That's when I stepped in to take leadership of the church.
I take it that the church started declining.
Yeah,
after
apparently
the
that's
death
a
of
thing.
Father Bill.
Well, she's got a kid now
naturally
and
so.
everything.
With such a magnetic
Grand
personality,
Daddy
he was
Eminem.
irreplaceable. But I assure you, the church is still very much thriving.
Looks kind of empty to me.
It's not really our peak hours.
What's up with you handing out pamphlets at funerals then? Trying to reel people in at a weak moment?
I'm going to assume you meant no disrespect, child.
I got a big ass scratch
I'm
down the
simply
inside of my
providing
arm, and
divine
I've got
guidance when it's
zero
needed the
idea where
most.
it came from. I noticed it while fucking doing some editing on Jay is Fat episode 3 last night, I want to say.
I sincerely doubt it will come to that. I don't need to show. I don't. Do you recognize the men in this picture, Isaac?
Only your grandfather. And that's just because I was
Of course it is. Why would it not be called that? And yeah, she seems like a nice kid.
Do you know what this key opens?
I'm after that potential chivvy here.
I'm afraid not, my child.
Stuttering, I bet he does.
I don't need to. I could, but I think I have more to gain from a subtle strategy. I'll keep it to myself for now, until I know more about this church. I don't need. Father, do you know anything about this flower?
Where the
no, my
Two
child,
questions.
nothing
Where the
at all.
hell has Trev gone? And also, why the hell did our numbers just shoot the fuck up?
I don't.
Huh. Okay, right. Well, I guess I've learned everything I
That's
can
all
for
I
now.
need for now, Father.
May the Lord shine his light on you.
Yeah, whatever.
Locked.
Of course it is. That one locked as well. No fast travel to this door. He's probably going to tell us, no, you can't go in there. I'm the vicar and that's my vicar room.
Locked.
Or she'll just take her sweet ass time and then say locked.
It's an altar. You know, the place where they put the sacrificed goats, kids, and other crap.
I'm counting 7. That's wild numbers for us. Oh, fucking very, very vaguely.
I really shouldn't. They might burn. Impressive window. There's no doubt about it. Those are the smoky lights. A striking resemblance, to say the least. My trustees. There's a crude inscription.
Burn it down!
Even I wouldn't stoop that low.
Yeah, but oh, what? Butt burning. I got a chivvy. Sick. should have saved. Mind you, I might be able to save on this menu. I can't. Right, go back there so you can save. Was it only 80? I felt like it was more than that. Oh well. Not that it fucking matters. None of them stuck around, did they? Like, properly. Right.
Hello? Creepy bald guy.
There's something here.
Guess no one's home.
Sick. We can have things now.
That wasn't here before.
No, but it is now, so take it. That is it. Is that a little bastard kid?
A bald man dressed in red. Oh, creepy.
We know where the other half of that picture is, back at that fucking cabin, I reckon.
Hey, is this shovel taken? Good enough for me.
Yep, just pop that in your pocket because adventure games. Now, if we touch this flower, are you going to fucking start going weird again?
Looks like a specimen of the red scythe. It's endangered. I'm not going to take it without a really good reason.
Okay, sound. How dare you? Anything fresh and interesting? Nah, fam.
Oh, it's you again. Come on in.
I need to talk to that weird child of yours. Who is missing.
No Nathan today?
Nah, haven't seen Nate all day. Probably out in the woods.
Well, that's not a very good place for him. On his own. Oh, look at that.
Looks like Nathan knows the strange red man. I need to talk to him about this.
I'm tripping balls. I could have sworn I just saw something fucking move across my monitor then.
A bald man. That must be Lily. She seems very happy looking up at the red man. Is this how Nathan still sees himself? As a little boy?
Cool.
I had a few more questions, Sue.
Shoot.
I don't need to ask her about. Did you know that somebody stole Lily's paintings from Wade?
Huh? I knew he got robbed a few years back, but I thought he still had them all.
Do you know who the red man is?
Oh, that's just Nate's imaginary friend. The red man has been around ever since my boy was little.
I see. So there's no actual person in town he could be referring to?
No way! According to Nathan, the red man hasn't changed in 30 years.
Yeah, for once I'm not gonna lie.
Sounds like he has.
I mean,
quite an
I am. For once I
imagination,
am gonna lie. Fucking hell.
Oh, you have no idea. He has unique names for each of the kitchen utensils. Nuff said.
No reason. Do you know anything about this flower?
Sure. Smoked it a few times back in the day.
That's probably why your
before
kids
it
are the
was
way they are.
endangered and all.
Yeah? What was it like?
Similar to pot, but stronger and more unpredictable. Never touched the stuff after I got pregnant with Lily.
Yeah, it was a little too
Oh.
late though, wasn't it?
No reason. Sue, what do you see in this picture?
My God, that looks like one of Lily's paintings.
Wow.
Figures.
Really? Can you describe it?
Yeah, it looks like that.
It was in that
Not
time
bad.
scene, just like the photo, but the lights were floating above the lake. There was a pale hand reaching up from beneath the surface trying to touch them. The forest
Creepy.
in the background was on fire.
Of course it was.
Making the sky purple and red. There were probably other details too, but That's what I can remember.
Sounds captivating. Wish I could have seen it. No reason to. Do you know what?
Well, that's a bit of.
That's actually, we've already done all that shit, so.
I think I'm gonna head off now.
Sure thing, little cat. Come back anytime.
I'm starting to get sketchy about this. More frequent saves. Oh god, my fucking eyes.
Looks like there's a Conwell Lake. Thick, dense.
Well, fuck me, there goes a raid. We were only just talking about being raided. Good evening. Welcome in to one of the lesser spotted sites. Me being sober. How are you? What have you been playing? How is the gang? What the fuck am I doing? Poking myself in the eye, apparently. The church. We have information. Well, we have another question, at least. I think. Don't we? Yeah. Okay. We can talk about the red dude.
Hello, Isaac. I've got a few more questions for you.
By a few, I mean one.
This may sound strange, but have you heard of or seen a strange man dressed in red?
Only our
Evidently
Lord and
did.
Savior Jesus. Surely his rags were drenched in blood as he lay upon the cross.
Oh, fuck off, Isaac.
That's not what I meant. I mean someone here in Conwell Springs.
Are you joking? I haven't seen a person like that, no.
Well, you are a twat.
I could, but I'll keep it. That's all I need for now, Father.
May the Lord shine his light on you.
Okay, we've learned nothing. The Night of the Rabbit. You know what? That has been on my fucking Steam wishlist for about 4,000 years. Or, you know, something like that. Never got around to it. Worth it? Should I fucking actually think about playing that thing? I mean, clearly we are in a whole lot of J Plays point and click games while I'm busy doing my fucking sober thing. So we want to add to the list. I can't think if I've said this already, but I've come back here to see if that weird kid's here. And he fucking isn't, so let's move on.
Hey, Lenny.
Hello, Kathy. What's up?
Do you know who Jimmy Cochran is?
Not really, Kathy. Sorry.
Useless.
Nah, I don't want to.
You would say yes. Alright, well, I'll think about it.
Do you know anything about a weird bald guy dressed in red around?
Yeah, I imagined it was going to be strange.
You're joking, right?
I think I had a demo of it.
Never mind.
During the COVID times, I ran a series on YouTube called Jay's Blind Demos. I just fucking downloaded shitloads of demos because I was bored all the time, as we all were. So I just played a shitload of those for YouTube. And I feel that might have been on the list, but I never got to it.
Do you know what this is?
I have no idea. Looks creepy, whatever it is. Where did you get it?
Grandpa had it hidden away in the attic.
Probably for a good reason, then. Be careful out there.
I don't want... Hey, Lenny, do you recognize this flower?
Yeah, I accidentally inhaled pollen from one of them when I was a kid. I remember being sick and delirious for days.
Oh yeah? You see a red man?
Where did you come across this flower?
Somewhere in Conwell Woods. Not sure where exactly.
All right.
I just asked him about that,
Do
though.
you know any... Oh, no.
Okay.
I don't want to...
Useless.
Well, gotta go.
See ya.
You knobhead.
Hello, Sheriff. Mind if I ask you a few more questions?
If you must.
Do you know who Jimmy Cochran is?
Nope.
Do you know anything about the art theft in the Wade estate?
Yes, Mr. Wade phoned ahead about that. Lenny!
Oh, shit.
Yes, boss? Get the report from the burglary in the Wade estate back in '86?
On it, boss.
Awesome. See, should have been paying attention to
There you
that
go,
old
Captain.
sick man.
Thanks, buddy.
Cheers. I'll look at that in a minute. I have not finished. Actually, wait, no, let's look at it now, because that'll give us more things to ask, right? Alarm, officers arrived, witness. Franklin Goldfarb, who the f...
Isn't looking so good. And it smells weirdly like coffee.
Goldfarb. Well, shall we research that? So Charles Wade arrives, 15 grand. No art has shown up. Hello, Goosey.
I gotta find this Goldfarb guy. Maybe he knows more about the burglary.
Lenny.
Hey, Lenny.
Hello, Kathy. What's up?
That's right, prioritize me over that fucking dickhead.
Does the name Franklin Goldfarb mean anything to you?
Sounds familiar, but I can't place him.
Awesome, you're useless.
Well,
see ya.
Hello, Sheriff. Mind if I ask you a few more questions?
If you must.
What's your opinion on the Church of the Holy Trinity?
It's a fine church. I go there myself every Sunday.
Do you know anything about a weird bald guy dressed in red around here?
What the hell are you talking about?
You know what, that's
Never
funny, because I
mind.
will be a weird bald guy dressed in red in a little over a month's time.
Does the name Franklin
Wild.
Goldfarb mean anything to you?
Never heard of him. Anything else?
Yeah, probably.
I'll hang on to it. I don't want... Do you recognize this flower?
Matter of fact, I do. It's a local endangered plant with mild narcotic properties.
Yeah? Have you come across any users in the area?
Sure, but it's a bit tricky to do anything about it. Using it as a substance is technically legal.
Ah, so the illegal part is picking it in the first place.
Yes, knowingly picking the flower is a crime, according to the Endangered Species Act of 1973.
Gotcha, thanks. I don't want to... Do you
Just
know what
standing
this
up
is?
and sitting
Yeah,
down
just
over and
some
over to
kids
do
playing
things.
pranks with flashlights.
Bit defensive, innit?
I don't want to show... I probably shouldn't. He might ask where I got it from. He's new in town. I don't...
Okay, right, we've asked everything.
That's all for now.
Good.
Oh, the plant's dead.
Uh-oh. I think it's time to switch to decaf.
Well, I mean, we did force feed the fucking plant at least 3 pots of coffee, so... Okay, where the fuck to now?
Lanny, I need you to do something.
How can I help, boss?
It's my mother's birthday this weekend. You'll have to get her a gift.
Gift? Like what?
Yeah, she's got the phone book, right? Let's do that. Let's do it quickly. Lovely.
Nah,
Obviously. It's getting it out of the way.
no Goldfarb in here. Maybe he moved? I should ask around and see if anyone knows him.
Cool. Grandmama. Oh, Christ.
Oh, hello, dear.
Mandem is slippy.
There are a few things I need to ask.
Yeah.
I don't see a reason to ask.
Well, don't then.
Does the name Franklin Goldfarb mean anything to you?
Oh, that poor man. He used to be an upstanding citizen, you know. Now he's constantly drinking and keeps babbling on about that imaginary acting career.
I knew it was going to be him.
Sad thing.
Welcome
Do you
back,
know where
Trev.
I can find him?
He's homeless, dear. Lost his job a few years ago and never really got back on his feet.
How have you not
Okay,
worked out
now
who that
I know
is?
who you're talking about. Thanks, Grandma.
Obviously.
Looks like I'm gonna have to have a chat with Goober. I don't want. Do you know anything about this?
I can't say that I do. I remember seeing it grow.
I feel like I've already asked her about this shit.
What do you?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure that out.
Oh, come to think of it, the trees do.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was
we've done
taken
all this.
somewhere in that area.
Aren't you clever? Do let me know if.
See you later.
Take care, dear.
Right, presumably the Gooby Boy is going to be, well, at the clinic where we fucking left him. I think I might try and get through day 3 and then call it a night at that, you know. Because I am goosed. Obviously no idea how much is left of day 3, but here we are. What is this? Brilliant. Trev is cold.
I had some more questions.
Still
Charles.
insisting on sitting outside as opposed to inside where it's warm. But then I think I know why.
I don't need to ask him about that. Do you know who Franklin Goldfarb is?
I'm not familiar with that name.
I got the police report about the burglary from the cops.
Good. Any new leads?
I have a few ideas, yeah.
Excellent. Let me know what you come across.
I don't need... Thanks, Charles.
You're
This is useless. Should have spoken to the nurse in the first place. I just hoped that we'd fucking end up in a hallway as opposed to straight in his room this time, but it is what it is.
I need a word, Miss Mendez.
That is spectacular,
Wait,
Trev.
how do you know my name?
It's written on that board behind you, genius.
You have the eyesight of a bald eagle or something?
What can I say? I'm a freak of
Got
nature. What happened to Goober, anyway?
Who?
The guy who had the seizure?
Oh, he ran off somewhere. Kept babbling about a religious near-death experience.
Okay, thanks.
Super. So, presumably he's gone to the church? Yes, if you wouldn't mind, Trev, that would be wonderful. Yes, there you are. Yep, there he is. Goober, that is, not Trev. Trev's in
Hello again, Goober.
Trev's down there. Goober's over there.
You again? Are you stalking me, girl? You pop up everywhere I go. I'll try to tone down the charm, but I can't promise anything.
Huh, yeah, you're quite the charmer.
I know. I just said that, man.
Fucking hell.
Listen, I feel kind of bad about the electrocution.
Oh, that's what it was. What a cherry on top of my stellar performance.
Yeah, it was pretty convincing.
So what brings you to the house of God? Come to repent?
I'm afraid that ship has long since sailed, buddy. I had a few things I wanted to ask you
I'm
about.
kicking
though.
back so much that my
Shoot,
fucking mic
Missy.
is just blocking my face. Get that over there.
I don't need to ask him about that. I should probably confront him directly about him being a witness. I don't need to ask. Your real name is Franklin Goldfarb, right?
Oh, nobody calls me that.
Yeah, we did.
Regardless,
And
I know
you
for a
did.
fact that you were a witness to a burglary a few years back. At the Wade estate?
Yeah, what about it?
Why don't you tell me what you saw exactly?
I heard the alarm go off, glass breaking, then I saw 3 guys running away, carrying a bunch of stuff.
What did they look like?
It was dark, I don't know, they were definitely 3 big, bulky guys. They
what?
Oh, nothing, that's it. Didn't see anything else.
You're
Bullshit.
lying.
Spit it out.
Well, one of those guys dropped his ring when running away. I sort of pawned it.
A ring? What kind of ring?
Platinum with an inscription. 2 letters, B something. Man, I don't remember. My photographic memory stopped working in 1979.
It sounds like my lighter, doesn't it?
Which pawn shop was that?
Pete's Pawning and Plumbing. It closed down a long
Three
time
Ps.
ago, though. Owner left town. There's a coffee shop back there now.
Too bad. Guess that's a dead end. Thanks anyway. Didn't I see 2 letters fitting that description recently? Not on a building. It was something small.
Yes, your lighter. The one in your pocket. You weapon.
Did the inscription on the ring look anything like this?
Wow, actually exactly like that.
Despite the fact he's already done it once.
Any idea what BH stands for?
Beehive, bet high, big head.
Bar humbug, like I said.
I already asked him. I don't. Do you know anything about this flower?
It's red?
I don't need. Do you know what this is?
Chinese fireworks.
Oh,
We
yeah,
used to
yeah,
call-
we
I
know
missed
this one.
Time to.
We did this. Okay, right.
Okay, that's all for now.
See ya.
BH. I'm gonna. Oh, choices. Actually, it could be grandma, or it could be the clinic. I'm gonna go with the clinic. I was gonna go to grandma, but I think this old dude might have a better shot. Excuse me.
I had some more questions. Do you recognize the acronym BH? It's on my father's lighter.
My guess would be the Black Hats.
You could have
A
picked your
local
words
biker
better
gang.
there.
Your father was a member.
Oh, bikers.
Of course. That makes sense. Thanks. What can you tell me about the Black Hats?
Not much. They used to stir up all sorts of trouble, but Truman kept them in check.
Who the fuck is Truman?
What about now? Are they still active?
I believe they are. Given the incompetence of Sheriff Boyks, I'm sure they're having a field day out there.
Do you know where I can find them?
Not exactly. They have a clubhouse.
No, he's camping, innit? Remember?
That's all I know.
Thanks, Charles. That's.
You're welcome, Kathy. Come.
Right, who's gonna know shit about bikers? Right, let's get out of here. Throw another save in. Unnecessary detail. One of the two. Gonna try this.
Hey, Lenny.
Hello, Kathy.
What can you tell me about the Black Hats?
They've caused us trouble from time to time.
See?
They've been kind of quiet.
Just unnecessary.
We put a few of their captains in the slammer over the years, but we never managed to find enough dirt on their leader. Bo Brunson. Big Bo.
Do you know where I can find them?
Yeah, hold on. Let me just find a map.
I've got a map, like right here, dude.
Got it. Thanks.
Sick.
Well, gotta go.
See ya.
This is going well. There's a lot of people to talk to here, potentially. Moody guy at the bar's probably the right one, though, isn't it? Once we get past the barman.
Sweet butt incoming!
Fucking
Like
excuse
hell
you.
I am. I'm nobody's property.
You sure? Doesn't she look like a sweet butt? I think she does.
Knock him the fuck out.
Step off, creep.
Or what? You tell your daddy on me?
Balls off the floor. Daddy. Yeah, balls.
Or you'll be scraping your balls off the floor, you fucking pig.
Oh, I love it when they play hard to get.
Let's go.
Apparently there's
Lucky.
good signal at this campsite. Right, tase this cunt.
Yeah, that thing would be pretty fucking useful right now.
Right, so use it then.
What the hell's going on out here?
Nothing, Prez. Just having a bit of fun with this gash here.
I
Pardon?
suggest you leash that dog of yours.
For fuck's sake, Prospect, not again. Get
And you're a
the hell outta
prospect.
here.
Absolute waste, man. You're
Sorry,
out
boss,
of the
I'll
club.
go.
They must have caught you complaining last year about not being able to be on the
better
Twitch,
be.
Trev, so
I
they've
take
sorted
it
you
you're
out.
Ro?
I am. And who are you, darling?
And now the closer
Kathy
inspection of the
Rain.
bar reveals it to be a shithole.
Bullshit. She lives in the city with her deranged mother. Who are you really? Did the Vandals send you?
No, they didn't. I am Kathy Rain.
Prove it
Well, I would, but I left my ID back home.
then. That's convenient. I think I've wasted enough time with you.
I need to figure out some proof.
Well, you've got the fucking lighter on you.
This proof enough for you?
I'll be damned. That's Brian's lighter, all right. Sorry about the paranoia. We've had some problems with the Vandals lately.
I get it. Can't be too careful.
Oh, that's your ride out there. Corley Motors, right? 78?
76.
You got the same taste
Well,
as your
based
old
on the
man.
picture he just sent me,
He always rode Corleys.
not a lot at the minute because it's
Probably the only
it's
thing he
English
and I
weather
have in
there right
common.
now.
Did you set up those mods yourself? Looks custom made for your small frame.
Yeah, took some time to get the measurements right.
I imagine so. Girls like you don't often ride heavy bikes.
I'm not most girls.
Ain't that the truth? Most girls don't just
I
waltz
thought,
into
I thought the
places like
Indy
this
was the
either.
next camping
I
trip.
guess you'd know. Anyway, I had some questions for you in the club.
Go ahead, then. Your old man was a good brother, so I'll indulge you for now.
From the top.
Do you know anything about what happened to Joseph Rain in 1981?
No, we had our
Christ,
differences,
and even Tess is
maybe,
here.
but that's a horrible fate for a man.
The whole family
I'd
goes
rather be
camping,
dead
and at least two of them are watching
So, I
me
take it
instead
you
of
and him didn't get
conversing
along.
with each other.
No, I could write a book about that man. On one page, I'd praise him. On the next, I'd want to smash his skull in. He could be a real self-righteous prick when he wanted to, that's for sure. But everyone knew he was the real law around here. Truman was a tool. I respected Joseph, and he respected me. But he hated how Brian looked up to me. Joseph always blamed the club for the path Brian chose in life, even though it was just due to him being a shitty father.
You seriously thought Grandpa was a bad parent?
Everybody knew about it. People just tend to forget the bad qualities of men in wheelchairs. Joseph wasn't a saint. He saw everything in black and white. He was only kind to whomever he considered to be good by his narrow moral standards.
Fair
The
enough.
ones who wouldn't fit in that small
To
mold,
literally
didn't
all
get
of that.
chances. None whatsoever.
Do you know who Jimmy Cochran is?
No.
Do you know anything about Lily Myers?
Nothing that anyone else around here couldn't tell you.
Tell me, how long have you been the president of this club?
15 years now, give or take. VP for 10 before that.
Right, so you
Good.
definitely know
Then
about
you
this.
can tell me why you stole Lily Myers' paintings from Charles Wade in '86.
I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but I'd recommend you be careful with wild accusations like that.
fine. Is there anything I can do for the club to earn your trust?
You mean like cleaning the toilets? Making coffee? I think we got that covered, Cupcake.
Rude.
Spare me your sexist bullshit. I can take care of business.
You're nothing like your old man, you know that?
I take that as a compliment.
You do that. In any case, I've had enough of this nonsense. Stop pushing your luck.
What can you tell me about the Church of the Holy Trinity?
Do I look like a pious man to you? I've peed on churches.
Okay.
This may be a weird question, but have you ever met a bald man dressed in red?
I was just saying it was nice and sunny here earlier, and then it suddenly just all went to shit.
What can you tell me about the Black Hats?
Black Hats MC was founded in the 60s by my old man, my uncle, and 2 other local bikers. Commonwealth Springs is the mother chapter, and we have support clubs in 6 other locations across 3 states. There's a total of 16 members here, 12 patch, 4 prospects. I'm the acting president of this chapter as well as of the whole club. Have been for more than 15 years.
The law give you any trouble?
It used to be tough when your granddad was around. He and Truman ran a tight ship.
And now?
Now they try, but Boyks and the boy are a nuisance at best.
Yeah, that's what I'm hearing.
Yeah, that won't get me into... Care to join me for a smoke, Bo?
Sorry, darling, I'm trying to quit.
I already showed that. I don't need... Hey, Bo, any idea of what this key opens?
You ask weird questions, you know that?
I don't need... Do you know what this is?
Whoa.
What? Do you recognize that?
I saw one of those with my own eyes a few years ago.
Really? Where?
Middle of the woods, the road to the city. Those things came from nowhere and gave me this crazy headache right on the plate in my head. At the time, I thought it was just a nasty case of migraine.
You have a plate in your head?
Yeah, titanium from a shrapnel wound I got in Nam.
I
Probably
see.
saved you that, mate.
Titanium isn't the least bit magnetic, is it?
How the hell should I know? I'm no scientist.
Well,
Do you
let's
remember
stick
where
something on
exactly
your head
on
and
the
see if
road
it
it happened?
works.
No, like I said, I dismissed it as a migraine. Didn't pay too much attention as to where I was.
Fair enough. I don't need... Do you know anything about this flower, Bo?
Do I look like a florist to you?
Yeah, a little bit.
You crack me up, girl.
I don't need to...
Okay, I think that just about covers
All
all the
right,
bases.
I'm gonna hit the road.
Right on. I have some business to take care of, but make yourself at home.
Thanks, Bo. See you around.
Hey, Brian's girl.
Yeah?
I overheard you. I'm Emmett.
I knew this guy'd have information.
The boss man isn't usually that grumpy. He's got a lot on his mind. But I think I may know of a way to loosen him up.
Oh, yeah?
I'm all ears, buddy.
Well, Bo and Brian are the double Bs, as we used to call them. They used to have this drink together. Brian came up with it. He called it a Bloodier Mary.
Sounds like my kind of drink.
Is it made with that fucking flour?
Yeah, it's basically a Bloody Mary, but with pig blood instead of tomato juice.
I
Or
take that
not.
back. Gross.
I'm kidding. It's just a Bloody Mary, but with a special ingredient added to it.
So it is that fucking
If
plant.
you say that special ingredient is blood, I will literally punch you.
No. Brian refused to tell anyone what it was. He only made it for special occasions. It's probably something uncommon, like a rare herb or some kind of expensive spice.
Yeah, it's a fucking flower.
So let me guess. If I can produce this drink for Bo, you think he would help me out?
It'll make him remember Brian, which should go a long way. He hasn't had that drink since your old man disappeared. Brian was like a son to him. The boss would have died for him back in the day. If you could recall the good times with your father, he might change his mind.
I guess it could be worth a try. Wait, why are you helping me?
You're Brian's kid. That means you're family. We take care of family.
Well, how was that drink compared with a regular Bloody Mary?
Tasted a bit more like pepper and had
It's
a
the
punch
plum.
to it. It usually gave some Pretty nasty hangovers. Oh, if you had a lot of them, you'd hallucinate some crazy shit. Pretty wild.
Trippy.
Yeah, I just stopped paying attention
You're
to that
welcome.
shit, Harriet, to be honest. Okay, let's get a save in. You know, that's the sort of thing that we end up just fucking arguing about on this channel. You know, along with the whole pasta noodles thing and oregano, basil. You know, just all the things that are wrong.
Sorry, endangered flower, but I really need to make a drink.
Exactly. Keep it light, keep it airy, keep it squirrel up in a tree. Clubhouse dude is here. Boss man in the clubhouse. He's here. Right, I'm going to presume I need to go and order a Bloody Mary.
Hey, bartender, do you happen to know how to make a Bloodier Mary?
You mean a Bloody Mary?
No, this is something different.
Afraid not. I can make you regular Bloody Mary, though, if you want.
Yes, please.
Maybe later. I need to figure something out.
I said yes, please.
All right, then.
Fuck's sake.
It's a specimen of that red scythe flower. Smells a bit like pepper. I think this is what I need for the Bloodier Mary.
It is. Just give it... Oh, fuck's sake. Give it to him?
I'd like a Bloody Mary.
Yes, here we go.
Coming right up.
Oh, and add this, will you? Just something I like for flavor. Put it in a blender.
Whatever you say.
But yes, welcome
Bloody
back.
Mary.
And
Enjoy.
again.
Thanks,
Okay.
The club will cover that, Jose.
Sure thing, VP.
Thanks again, Emmett.
You got it.
This has got to
Bo,
box us off for
I've
day
got
3,
something for
right?
you.
I recognize that smell. You found your dad's recipe.
Something like that.
Man, is this a trip down memory lane?
If this ends,
expecting
if
Brian
this
to
gets
walk
us
in
to the
here
end
and
of
say,
day 3, then Trev, you're going to need to be
all
ready
this
to line that
nostalgia
shit
is
up.
making me remember how much I really owe your old man.
Yeah?
Yeah, so here's the deal. In '86, Carl, my VP at the time, came to me.
You've been
and said he
playing
had a
pool and
job lined up
darts.
for the
You weren't even gone that long. How'd you
Some
manage to do
guy had
both
offered
at the same time?
dough for stealing a bunch of paintings from a mansion. He needed 2 brothers for the job. I was busy with other things at the time, so I
should have
gave
been
my
listening.
commission as long as the club got the usual cut. He returned a week later with a nice wad of cash. I didn't realize it was Wade he had knocked off until I read the paper. If I had known that, I'd advised against it. Wade is a powerful man with friends in city council. There's no reason to piss him off.
Got it. So, what do you know about the guy who hired you for the job?
Not much. Carl said it was some bearded preacher.
Whoa, Isaac from the Church of the Holy Trinity?
Could be. I don't know who that is. It was a priest. I know that much.
Thanks, Bo. I'm gonna follow up on this right away.
Okay, right. So it's not day 3 yet, but I
That's
feel
it?
like it's still
You're
going
not
to be
gonna ask
very
me
soon.
about what happened to your old man? Not even curious?
I couldn't give 2 shits about that asshole.
Bullshit. Don't expect anyone to believe you're that angry with someone you don't give 2 shits about.
Either he's dead or he abandoned me. Do any of those options look appealing to you?
They don't, but you should know that no one from the club had anything to do with it. I meant it when I said Brian was a good brother. He had no enemies here. Not then, and not now.
Comforting to hear, Mr. President.
Shut up and listen.
That is good
or I'll
news,
try to
Trevor.
Tell
Thank
you
you.
something. Brian used to talk about heading to Mexico, about riding off into the sunset and getting away from all his newfound responsibilities.
Not bad.
And I think part of him was serious. You deserve to know that there's a chance he's still out there somewhere.
Sure. Let's hope that bastard is living it up somewhere.
Just take care of yourself, you hear?
You too. That day went by fast.
I think I'm gonna ask if I can
Ooh,
stay the night
we've got
at
a bike
Grandma's.
design. Wait, no, that's day 3. Alright, let's just wait until we wake up in the morning. We'll get a save in and then we'll fucking sign off for the night.
Hello, sweetheart.
Hey, Grandma, it got kind of late. Would it be okay if I stay the night?
Yeah, it's a fun game. We played it once before. This is the director's cut version, but we did play the OG one back in 2019 in the YouTube streaming days. We're playing this one because the sequel came out a couple of days ago. Here we go again. There's that fucking creepy
Do you
kid.
see? You are bound to her, and she to you. The separation is an open wound, a tear that can only be cauterized in agony.
Oh my god, I was gonna make this joke at the fucking
For our God
cemetery.
is a consuming fire.
That she's the kid's mum. That is her aborted child. Fucking hell, this game.
Lily's painting, burning, and the kid from the cemetery. It's gotta mean something.
I'm thinking I probably will play the sequel next, but we will find out. Right, that is a save. Trev, you said you were ready with this shit. Are you? Here's my face anyway. Let's see how long it takes him to do some. Why is he texting me? I see why. Oh, I'm out of here. I'm 100% out of here. I'm fucking knackered. Look at my eyes. This is me, like, fucking sober. You see? This is how bad things get. Anyway, yes, thank you, Trev, for signing us off. As we always tend to say around these parts, it is, of course, a case of live, laugh, limp biscuit. I do believe I will be back on Sunday. And so long as I stick to my plan, I'll be having a beer. Or several. Lovely, right, thanks everybody for coming through, thanks Ree for the raid, thanks to all the people that stuck around, thanks to Trev, and thank you to Harriet for being here to say goodnight, and I'll catch you all fucking next time. More fucking deuces.